It's Robert Kelly's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
Testing. All right. Check. What's up?
Check.
We're back for another week. Oh my God.
I smell like flowers and roses. And
Oh, you smell like BO.
I know.
I just had Lauren put this piece of paper under her armpit. It smelled like deodorant and BO. Ugh.
Salami.
Nothing worse when a hot chick smells.
Oh my God, I stick like
Some
shit.
guys like it.
I know.
How do you know?
I know.
Do you like when a girl smells? Adam?
I don't mind a little musk.
You
Really?
do?
I don't mind it.
Well,
If it's
you-
real.
You like dudes.
Maybe that's why. Reminds me of a dude.
Yeah. You like a hot dude smell on a girl just to bring you home? All right, we had a saboteur in the fucking yes, you heard me. We're on to you. But fucking dude, you can't. I know you think you didn't get it by me.
You didn't
I'm
slap
on to
my
you
ass.
on every fucking level. All the fucking saboteur things. I'm on to it. But that's okay. We'll just keep it rolling here. You know, people can't be whatever. It takes a fucking a serial killer of a fucking brain to be
Making
a
a
saboteur.
murderer.
To be a saboteur. We're back. We got a great show today. Who's on the show?
We have Mr. Mark Norman coming
Mark
in today.
Mark Norman,
Mark
kid.
Norman.
We got Mark Norman,
We got
who is amazing.
yeah.
Of course, we got you two, who rocking the First of all, the new artwork.
Mm-hmm. Adam did a great job this
I don't
week.
know if you fans noticed it. Adam did a great job upgrading the artwork of the
For the promos.
for the
A
promos.
little marketing upgrade.
Fantastic. Can we dim the lights, make it a little sexy in
Yeah.
here?
Mm.
Yeah. Really great. You know, a little less cartoony, a little more fucking YKW duty.
Mm-hmm.
A little fucking more, adulty, fresh, manly, professional. Love it. Last week's show, amazing. If you hadn't heard it, it was just a hit all around. Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
One guy tweeted,
He had to pull over his car. Do you see that?
pull over his car because
Yeah.
he was laughing so hard. And, this week is going to be just as funny,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Yes.
Who knows? Okay, well, let's just get into this. I'm a big fan of Billions, not because my friend Dan Soda is in it, which I was just pleasantly surprised to find that out one night when I started watching it. And Koppelman is one of the writers who's always been a friend of comics and who is an amazing wrote Rounders,
Mm-hmm.
and now is writing this with two other guys. Do you watch it?
Billions?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. My mom's obsessed. Everyone's obsessed.
What about you?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No, I'm going to check it out.
You're kidding me. Do you watch TV?
I do, yeah.
What's your favorite show?
Man, what am I watching right now? Fuck. Obviously, I love TV so much that I can't remember.
You don't like
what
TV?
fucking show. No, I do. I watch a lot of shows. I'm actually going through and I'm watching all of Lost now.
Ugh,
What do you think?
fucking Lost. I'll tell you when I stopped watching Lost was I with that Australian fucking my baby Charlie.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking deal with it, dude.
Yeah.
I just couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't deal with it. So
Yeah,
fuck.
she's annoying.
I never
she's
saw the
fucking
ending.
annoying.
I watched every
I heard.
single season except the last season.
Okay, I heard it's disappointing. So I don't know if I should just
Oh, of Lost?
fuck it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I
Well,
should bail.
Look, I watched The Wire.
Yeah.
I
haven't
watched
wa-
Shameless. You ever watch Shameless?
Yeah, I like Shameless.
Yeah, it's a good show.
But I'm not gonna invest in Shameless.
Right.
It's too much for me. There's too much anxiety in that show. I can't watch a show with that much anxiety.
It's a lot.
Ugh.
Shit like happens like one after another. And
You
shit
know, who
just
loves
keeps
that. My
piling
wife
up.
loves that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else? I'm a big fan of course, of all the Flash, Supergirl's okay, The Arrow,
Uh-huh.
Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. Don't waste your. Here's what you should do. watch it if you love shitty shows.
Yeah.
You should watch it just
If you hate
to
yourself.
experience what fucking garbage it is.
That's how I feel about SVU. That's why I can't watch it.
Are you kidding me?
I hate SVU.
That's because you were molested.
I know.
Oh, yeah,
Was that?
Crashing. Watching Crashing.
I haven't watched Crashing yet, but I will watch Crashing. But I'll probably wait till season 2 starts.
Mm-hmm.
So that because a show like that, I like to wait till the season. This is how weird TV watching is.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you had to watch. If the show was on Thursday night, you had to watch.
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Because you'll never. Did someone come up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you go get them?
Yeah, sure.
Instead of let them fucking
I've been-
meandering in the hallway.
I've
and
been
talk-
waiting
what
for
do
the
you, Let's
guests to
go.
watch
Go
it.
get them. Take your fucking headphones off.
I was wondering when they were going to walk in.
I'm-
I got it all set up, and then nobody fucking
She's
came. I'm all dressed up.
There's just somebody walking up and down the stairs because
Yeah.
it's probably DC because he has no idea that the studio is here. Yeah, I like watching the show, having the whole season ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
and then start season 2, get a couple eppies in,
Sure.
hot from the J
Can
train,
really binge.
and then you binge it, and then you're into the season 2. Do you know what I mean? So there we
Hell
go.
Yeah.
There is Mark Norman. You're in the middle seat, kid. Sit the fuck down. This DC Benny, you're right over here, my friend. Yeah, you're right over there. And then we have a guest on the couch. You got a microphone right there. Let's talk to the guest first while you guys make noise and sit down. Stop being nervous. Would you, Mark, just sit the fuck down, please? Are those beers?
It's a long story.
Oh, God.
I'll fill you in.
What's your name, lovely lady?
Mindy.
Mindy, how you doing?
Good.
Uh,
Excited.
You're excited. What the
Yeah.
fuck was that?
Like DC,
Well, who just knocked the
unzipped.
whole table? Oh, okay. Anyways, where you from, Mindy?
Boston.
Get the fuck.
Connecticut originally, but I live in Boston.
All right, don't have a claim.
Sorry.
Listen, when you come from New York and move to Boston, you go Boston, but New York originally. Boston, New York, but Boston originally. Nobody claims Connecticut.
No.
Okay, you just say from Boston. Nobody goes Connecticut originally. Nobody gives a fuck
All right,
unless you're a
Boston?
tobacco salesman and you had the
Boston.
Boston. What part of Boston?
I live in Watertown.
Ooh, fucking
Yeah.
Watertown, where they found the
Yes.
bomber in a boat.
Yep.
The marathon bomber was in a boat. That motherfucker.
Wow.
Is that near Saugus?
Nope,
Uh,
nope, not near Saugus. That's the North Shore, kid.
Ah.
We're talking fucking inland.
He was handsome, that guy.
He was not handsome.
He was a sexy guy, according to the girls.
You'd say that, look, because he looks like you a little bit. But you fucking always have a 5 o'clock shadow, curly hair.
I got the buzzer.
I wouldn't be surprised you throwing out fucking some bombs, some pipe bombs out of a Toyota Corolla
I had a
someday.
real bomb last night, folks. Yeah.
Of course, we have Mark Norman's on the show.
Hey, good to be here. I love being here. New guy.
Yeah, we have. This is the,
Hey, guys.
This is movie Scopo.
Movie scope.
What's up,
Oh
movie
yes.
Scopo?
I'll
This
be
is,
playing the part of
New
Scopo.
New Deepu.
Chris Scopo.
New deep.
New Deepu D2.
All right.
there?
Hey, speaking of
New
terrorists.
arrival.
Holy hell.
Speaking of terrorists,
boats.
Look at that
Jesus
mug.
Christ. We have one of my longtime friends, one of my favorite people. If you do not like this guy in the business, nobody likes you.
Yeah.
One of the greatest reps in the business.
How about that?
Oh, absolutely. We have a call from Apostle right here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Big
Okay.
time.
Who is this?
Hey,
Who's this? Bardo?
Bardo.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm live doing my show right now. This is always good when your management has no idea you're doing a podcast live. They just call you. Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's up?
You have any? Is that all right?
Hotel rate.
All right. I'll talk.
That's a
All right. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye, Bardo Church. Bardo, I'll call you back after the show. Bye. Wow. You can tell why he's behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'd love to give him a showcase. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
What's happening? Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
We have one more guy coming on, but he's a black dude and he's late.
CPT.
CPT.
Unrelated facts.
So let's introduce everybody. Lauren.
All right.
Well, not everybody. I introduced this young new guy to the show, right?
Yep.
That's
this
right.
Is Mike Lebovitz. It's his first time on the show.
So you're Irish,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
great.
That's right. Actually, I am
Welcome.
half Irish.
half Irish, and
Yeah.
half Jewish.
You got it.
There you
Muzzle
go.
tough.
Thank you very much.
Poke my hun.
I don't know what that means.
That means kiss my ass in Gaelic.
Oh, does
Ah,
it?
Yes.
Pokemon.
Okay.
Oklahoma.
Well, I knew the
But
Yiddish.
your dad's Jew or mom's Jew.
My dad's
Jewish.
Jewish.
Add the ish at the end. When you say
yeah.
just Jew, it sounds
Your dad's a
offensive.
kike.
But,
Jesus, why'd I laugh so much at that? DC Benny, of course, and you. We got Josh, right?
Mike.
Mike.
Lieberman.
Mike.
Mike,
Fuck.
that's fine. Yeah.
I think Josh goes better with the last name.
You think so?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I think the last name.
Mike
was Jewish,
Lieberman?
It's Lebovitz.
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 Yes.
Wow, that's even harder. That's like that guy on Bizarre Foods. You think it's Zimmerman, but it's Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lebovitz.
You should
Yeah.
be an agent.
Yeah, I know. I should be.
Well,
Yeah, but
welcome
I'm
to the
not.
show. Everybody's
Yeah.
mic is so low, man.
Uh-oh.
Low, huh?
I gotta put my
All right,
cans
can't
on.
Put your
Are
cans
these-
on.
Is this mine?
Ooh.
It's all right. Yeah, turn them up a
okay.
little bit, please. We got, of course, Deepu's off the show. We got Adam now. We got Lauren. Lauren is the new Scopo. Adam is the new Deepu. We got a lot of new stuff. We got new TVs. We got we got a lot of new stuff in here, baby.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's
The
nice.
TV's
There's a
huge,
lot
the
of-
T-shirt.
Well, upgrade. We of course Laughable, which
Yes.
I mean, come on,
Gotta
Mark.
love Laughable. Big fans.
If you don't have the app, then you're out of the fucking mix.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Laughable.com.
I use it every day.
Yes.
Of course you do. If you're a podcast comedy fan, you go to Laughable. There it is, right there. You get
Mhm.
these motherfuckers,
Yeah.
and you get them. You get them good. Get that app for iOS. And where is she? I can't see her. Have her move over. Can you move over a little bit? Mindy, right?
Yes.
One of my favorite names.
Yes.
Watertown.
From fucking Watertown.
Yeah, you look like a hot teacher.
Yeah.
Are you a teacher?
No,
What are you?
I'm a software tester
Mm.
something. or
wow,
other.
you
My
just-
boner went down.
Mine went
Yeah,
up.
sorry.
Right up
Oh,
off his
fucking-
alley.
I like a nerd. I like a nerd.
All right.
Yeah, because you know I can't even say this.
Come on, I called him a kike.
I was gonna say because she's my speed because she's like she's a pretty girl,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't be like, oh, I gotta go score this girl. But
Oh.
no, I mean like
Wow,
ouch.
jeez
Like, you-
Louise.
you
That's
would-
a fan losing monologue.
Well,
Yeah, I gotta
well,
get out
I'll
of
tell
here.
let me finish my fucking thought, you
Woo-wee.
cocksuckers. Because she's like Lauren. Look at she's all whipped up, makeup, hair, titties hanging out.
Understated.
She's just understated. She's a little goes in, does some software stuff. But if you ever got her
She's a
naked,
freak.
you'd lose your fucking mind.
You think so?
Crazy.
If she was naked right now, you'd be like, holy mother of God.
I don't know. I'm picturing taking the bra off, then covering the tits immediately. You know what I
No,
mean?
wait, dude, listen to me. Software, lawyers, doctors. And Patrice actually came up with this theory and
All
proved
right,
it
all right.
by fucking all those people.
Okay.
They're lunatics in bed because they're doing all kinds. When we were all fucking, they were doing work,
They're letting loose.
playing music and going to software nerd class and Dungeons and Dragons at the mall next to the
So it's
Chinese
pent up energy. Is
pent
what
up.
You're
All of a
saying.
sudden, one day in their 20s, they're like, "Oh shit, I live on my own. I can fucking stick stuff in my vagina anytime I want."
Yeah, but that was the 20s. She's in her 40s, clearly.
Yeah. And
She's
Patrice
not
didn't lay
Jesus.
on top of her either.
She's
So
not. She's
No.
not. Patrice
What-
didn't lay on top of anybody. That would have been assault.
What are you, 38?
How old are you? No, she's 24.
41.
Oh! She's working
Wow.
at Carnival.
My God, she
Wow.
makes it. That made it harder for me.
Yeah, you look great. You look
Ah,
amazing.
do you have any kids?
No.
Do you have a husband?
No.
You're,
You're a goner.
wow, you're just alone. I can't wait for that fucking.
Is it-
walked into the podcast, never came out.
Is it true, Mindy? Are you a freak in the sack?
Yes, you are. Come on, Mindy.
You see?
Buddy, what do you think? If somebody who's not a freak goes, absolutely not, I'm offended by this, and walks out. Somebody who's a freak goes, I mean, depends. Candles in your ass. Is that weird?
Ooh, lit or unlit?
Lit, of course.
Both ends.
Anyways, thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Thanks
Cheers.
for being a good sport.
You're just sitting out on this one. What do you have, a show?
No.
I don't degrade women. We're not degrading you. I'm complimenting you.
Yes, we
I
love
think you're a
Mindy.
beautiful girl, and I love nerdy girls. I think it's fantastic. Oh, the black guy's late.
All right. There you go. Is that a
What's up,
motorcycle
man?
jacket?
Yeah, what are you wearing? Did you get that from Cosby? You can
Cosby
have
Murphy.
my sweaters because I can't wear them in jail. That was my impression,
Putting
brother. My pudding. What's up? There he is. There's the hipster black guy we all love
There
and
we
know.
go.
We have Dave Temple.
There's the guy that performs at a bowling alley in fucking Brooklyn. Yeah. No,
Brooklyn Bowl is a happening venue.
Of course it is. Back in the day, you guys used to go uptown and fucking tough it out with Maceo. Now you're fucking going to Brooklyn and just fucking wailing out a bunch of white guys with beards. You guys just have to wear some different clothes and grow a beard and have some glasses that you don't really need.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
go, pussy!
That's you guys' fault for acting like you're scared of us all the fucking time.
Hey, I think that's...
It's not
I
an
think-
act.
First of all, what are you doing with these lenses on? What are you?
I
what
can't
are you,
see
what look are you
anymore.
going for?
Buddy, I can't
Those are
see.
different, right? They went smaller.
No, not small. My fucking head got bigger.
They're gonna pop if he sneezes. It's over with.
Yeah, right?
It's funny you talk about that. I have, well, you know, I mean, I'm very honest. I never hold things back from my fans or my friends, or you know, you, Mark.
Sure.
The in between.
Are you leaving?
No. I wasn't wearing the can, so I figured I'd just put him down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is
Very
it cool if I stick
polite.
around?
I hope so.
I came all the way down here. So
I want you to be
yeah.
here. I'm very
Yeah,
excited about you being here.
Yeah.
But when you took your headphones off, I was like, I think I just offended this
Well,
guy.
they were
He
keeping
gets
my
welcomed
neck a
with an
little warm.
anti-Semitic
No, no,
Yeah,
I'm-
no, I hear you.
Are you
I mean,
hot?
you guys did
You're
call me
kinda-
a kike the first time when I sat
Not
down.
me.
Yeah, yeah, okay, so they didn't just gang up on you because there was a lot of black
No.
jokes as soon as I walked in the fucking
No,
door.
No, yeah.
You got it
I
easy.
mean, granted, I was a minute late, but fuck.
All right.
What time did you guys get here?
I got here at 2 o'clock.
I love black tie too.
I showed up on time. I think I got the abuse for both of us.
Well, this
since you
watch
showed
doesn't
up.
work, so.
I got to say, it's a very diverse show we got here. We got
Yeah.
a Puerto Rico,
Absolutely.
we got a Blacko, and we got a Kike.
Yeah, but wait a minute, Irish and Jewish.
Yeah.
Whoa, we got a full Jew.
You're
He-
bookended, man.
Yeah,
You're
he-
bookended.
Oh, man.
He cut the Jewish name out back in the day when being Jewish didn't get anything. He added it when you get
Should've
something
saved
now.
it.
Big
It's
mistake.
worth money now.
Big mistake.
You should have saved it. Yeah,
Wait
what-
a minute. What are you? What are you, Mark?
I'm a big old wop.
serial killer,
Wow.
Yeah.
a
Is
robot.
that Italian?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it like Normando?
Comedy
or
Central
something?
It's
made
half
him.
Italian, half French.
Okay,
Amy
gotcha.
Schumer and Comedy Central made Mark
Kind of
Norman.
tiny to be an Italian, aren't you?
I'm half French, too.
Yeah, okay.
There
That's
you
what this
go.
little
Yeah.
The
sissy body
petite
is.
part.
Okay.
There you go.
Nobody wants to admit that.
I know. I'm from Louisiana, so we're all French.
Nah, not really. That's not French. That's
New
just
Orleans.
Were
That's
they
a
doing a lot of
redneck.
raping back in the day like that?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
What-
Big
The
rape
French
state.
doesn't strike me as a raping culture like that, you know?
They rape.
Well,
They
they're
do
very
some rapes.
forward
Yeah,
sexually.
Pepe
you
Le
know.
Pew type.
There
yeah.
you go. That's all rape.
Right.
It's a whole cartoon based
Right,
on
it used
Hang-
to be charming.
All right.
Now it's rape. Though,
Hang on one second. Before we get into this rape, before you guys bring me into some woman's Facebook blogging secret
Ah,
society.
yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
Mindy's he's a
All right, just don't
disguised
talk over
blogger.
each other so we can hear who says what when.
Sorry, sorry.
Turn your cans up. Turn your cans
My
up.
cans are up. Yeah. All right, stop. This is not a fucking morning zoo show. Call them cans again. I'm throwing something at you. I got to get this out real quick. Number one, we have a new show we're announcing on the network, which I can't tell you how I'm excited it is. Right
The Dave
here.
Temple show?
No, not Dave Temple.
Oh, okay.
We have Keeping Joe.
Oh.
Okay, Phil Hanley, Joe Mackey, Sam Morrell. Their new show airs tomorrow, Wednesday, here on Riotcast. It's a very funny show. I love all three of these guys. Very talented, and we're very proud to have them. So go to riotcast.com, click on Keeping Joe, and subscribe, review on iTunes. And it is a hilarious show. If you know Phil Hanley, if you know Sam Morrell, and of course Joe Mackey's out of his fucking mind. Just a beautifully funny, unique
And
guy.
we got Liz on the show too.
Yep, Liz is on the show a lot. Filmed right here, a Riotcast original podcast that we're very proud to present, which comes out tomorrow. And in a couple weeks after that, we got another huge announcement.
Ooh.
Another show coming out that you guys are going to fucking love.
Dave Temple show?
No, again, you're wrong.
I listen to Keeping Joe today. It's really funny.
It's a
Yeah.
funny show.
Artie Lang
Hold
was
on, it's out already?
Sam sent me a
Well, we have,
quickie.
when we release a show, we have them do a bunch of them beforehand. We don't just, hey, you guys look like you do a good part. We actually have to hear it a couple of times, make sure they don't suck.
I always thought these
Yeah.
things were just winged, you know what I mean?
No,
So there's
no.
planning.
You got to be on time.
It's great artwork. It's like real throwback to the like Andy Griffith kind of. I don't know what with Joe with that plaid shirt.
Well, Joe Mackey doesn't want to do the podcast.
Oh,
Yours?
No, this.
Oh, okay.
His.
Or this one.
Oh, this one, yes. And he wants to, basically, they try to do a podcast every week where it's good enough where he will want to come back. That's why they're keeping Joe. He's Joe Mackey. Anyways, and what else do we have to know? Oh, tomorrow night, Tomorrow night, your show. First of all, your show's. I'm not even saying anything about your show because it's sold out.
Sold out, baby. And thanks for doing
Your other show is sold out too.
it. Is it?
Yes.
Oh, my God. I had no idea.
Yeah, you did.
I really didn't.
What a fucking drama mama you are.
The Mackenzie?
No, not that one.
Oh, that's what I thought you were talking about.
But tomorrow night, we have a great show with my friend DC Benny.
Yes, man.
Tell us a little bit about the show.
So it's a storytelling show. I used to do it years ago.
Yeah.
You did it. You did it years ago. We did it in the Zinc Bar.
Zinc Bar.
And it was called Urban Myth back then.
Urban Myth. What a great name.
It was great, man. It was great. We pick a topic.
Yeah.
Comics that come through. Colin did it.
Yeah.
Chappelle did it. Everybody did it, man.
Yeah.
It was great. Gaffigan did it.
Yeah.
Urban Myth, great black superhero.
Well, well, now we're doing it. Bailey and I are doing it. Ben Bailey from
Who?
Ben Bailey.
Cash
from
Cab.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, you know that guy.
I love Ben Bailey.
He is forgettable.
So
I
we're
stop, Jesus Christ.
Wow, come on, he's 7 feet tall. He's
Well,
well, the eyebrow.
and I will rip your face off now.
Big Ben Bailey Boulevard.
He'll fucking take you out.
Oh,
he has no problem throwing down.
No,
Yeah, no, Ben
no.
Bailey would throw down.
Oh, he wants to
minutes.
fucking punch somebody in the face. He has enough money in the bank. We'll just punch somebody.
Yeah.
Take the hit.
For a fun treat, listen to Ben Bailey on the Patrice Roast on YouTube.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Oh, the
Sets
one,
of the night.
one of the set of the night.
Yeah.
But his set was so good. We listened to it on here. His set was so good. It actually made Keith Robinson's set the worst set ever.
You didn't
happened.
even need his set to make
forgot.
that the worst set ever.
Yeah.
That was just the worst set ever. Period.
When you
But it
say,
really-
when you go, fuck y'all, I'm not bombing, that's a bad sign.
Yeah, but the best part of that one, we unpackaged that on the show one day. We went piece by piece. The best part was when Keith said something to Ben. Keith, he goes, Ben, I'm telling you right now, man. And Ben goes, or what?
Ooh.
And Keith had nothing to say.
I like it.
That's the worst when somebody just goes, or what?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? So you got this show.
Yeah, we're doing it tomorrow night in the Fat
Black Pussycat. Which is the lounge upstairs. Now you gotta understand the Comedy Cellar is so popular right now. 4 shows a night on weekends, 3 shows a night during the week, sold out every fucking show. So they opened up the Village Underground, 200-seater, bigger club, replica,
Right.
Yeah.
sold out every fucking show pretty much. So they opened up, they took the lounge upstairs, and now that's a club. It's this beautiful Moroccan theme lounge, and they do new joke night there on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
They have shows there on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, and they do these shows too, which is going to be there tomorrow night, which is Wednesday night. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
What time?
8:30. We got Wyatt Cenac. We got Mike Britt. You know Mike Britt.
I do. I love Mike Britt. Always
Mark
looks like
DeMeo.
angry.
Yeah.
Mike Britt always looks like he's going to punch. Yo, what's up, Bobby? It's like, did I do something? Did I fuck somebody
This
you
is
know?
why black guys are wearing glasses and performing in bowling alleys.
Yeah. Tell Monroe Martin to get some frames. Or get some lenses. It's all framed.
Mike Britt looks happy, okay? That's the jolliest black man you're ever going to see. All right?
He's always wiping sweat off his brow, too.
I love Mike Britt. Funny guy.
Funny dude, man.
All right, go ahead.
We got Selena Kopic.
Say that again?
Selena Kopic.
Selena Kopic. How do I know her?
Boston chick.
She's a Boston chick. She's
Blonde,
funny,
bring
man.
her up. Bring Selena Kopic
Blonde.
up.
Great
Blonde?
hair.
Chubby?
No, she's tall.
Can you say that?
She's meaty.
Can you say yes on that one?
She's got curves.
That's always a
Yeah,
tough one.
curves.
Put a little
Say it.
space in between her name and chubby. That way you can say it was something else.
She's a woman.
She's a woman. You
She's
know.
a woman.
Real
What do they
woman.
say?
Blue, no, you can't say
She's
chubby.
al-
You can
also
say
she-
blue collared. Blue
She's
collared.
not. No,
she's
she's
not
not.
chubby.
She's
So
not
even if you
chubby.
would, you
No,
wouldn't.
Yeah,
she's
she's
not
not.
chubby.
Why
She's
you
not
don't
at
know
all.
though? She could be real bottom heavy. You ever had a
She's
chick
got a
that's just like
nice bottom
elephantitis
half.
from the waist down?
All right. Stop yapping over each other. What the fuck did you
She's
say?
all
she's not.
proportioned.
She has
There
a
you
what
go.
from the waist down?
Well, you ever seen some women that like real nice and small up front?
Yep.
And then you see the waist down is just like abnormal.
I love
it
that.
Doesn't
Damn.
match up. You like that?
Pear
Yeah.
shaped.
Is that what pear
Not
shape?
pear
I think
can't
so.
escape.
Like
Have you ever seen a
elephantitis.
girl when they and the girls actually do this? They will wrap stuff around their waist to make it thinner, real thin. So their butt's huge, their top is huge, but their waist.
Oh, you're talking about the corsets.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what they call
corset
that.
training.
It's training because
Yeah,
you
it's-
train
yeah,
your body to be that way.
But you
pull the
can't take
corset
it
in.
off either.
you
right?
can't
No,
eat,
you gotta leave it
right?
on. Yeah.
I wish you
that's
could do. I wish you could do that with your whole body.
Yeah.
Like if I could just put a full corset on my tits, from my neck to my dick.
You want to bind it like Chinese feet?
You get Spanx.
Yeah, Spanx
Well,
are good.
we're actually we're bringing this back to where I was before I opened up, and I thought you were leaving, which I'm glad you're staying. Now you look very relaxed. Like,
Yeah, I got nowhere to go anyway.
Is that what it looks like under there?
Well,
It's
I don't
raining
know
out.
like that
Oh
either.
shit, that's hot.
So there we go.
That's gross.
Yes, that's it right
Okay.
there. Well, yeah, well, it's a thing though. I mean,
Mhm.
Oh,
if
it's
you
out
look,
there.
if you look at her booty,
Well, that's Kim Kardashian too.
Ah,
Is
she
it?
does it. Yeah, look at all these girls that do it. It's pretty crazy. I don't know. Do you like it?
that's all right.
Nah.
I like the stuff around it, you know.
Yeah,
the
it's
top
kind of
and the bottom
unnatural.
part, but,
I'll tell you right now, and I'm gonna get shit. I don't like a big ass.
Really?
I feel like because having a big ass myself, knowing how hot it gets down there, I know that you know. I
Right.
feel like you're messing around with a girl with one of those big, like a Kim Kardashian asshole,
Uh-huh.
has to be sweaty and dirty.
Yeah.
most of the day.
well,
I'm fine with it. I want all of it.
I
You
love
like
it. What
dirty?
you're
A
talking
little
about,
dirty.
yes.
Yeah, I want a little, just a hint of a
All right,
hue.
everybody, put your headphones on because you're talking over each other. That's what happens because you can't hear.
a little loud. Can I go
I
down?
heard
Yeah,
you
sure.
loud and clear. I wish I didn't hear what you just said.
What'd I say?
You don't like a big ass.
Why you like a big
I
ass?
love a big ass.
You need a little more. You good
I'll
with your
take
headphones?
ass
Good.
and hips over titties any day.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Over titties,
Titties,
lips,
Huh?
lips,
Lips.
Hips.
buddy. You gonna kiss a
Hips.
thin lip?
Hips. Oh, no,
Oh.
that thin lip shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like
hips.
that. When you go to kiss a woman and your teeth
Look at
bang up
that
against each
fat. Look at that ass. It's
Well,
disgusting.
yeah, that's not real, though.
That's
Look
not a
how
good
little the
ass.
legs are. That's
So augmented.
yeah, she looks like Dr. Robotnik.
Right.
You really are a
That
hipster.
It's a
You didn't
Buick.
have Sega growing up?
Do you like what?
Well, I
do you like a big ass?
I like a big ass. I like a little ass. I like any ass I'm presented with. I'm curious though. You say you don't like the big ass because you're worried it's dirty.
He's where it's dirty because his ass
'Cause
is
they
dirty.
can't-
because it gets hot.
Because like Kim Kardashian probably can't wipe well.
Oh.
You can't get all the way in there and
Right.
get clean it all out.
I'll tell you why. Because all right, look at that ass. Bring her ass up, the biggest one. Bring it. Okay.
Wow, that's fun.
Okay, inside that ass. Now, if you're in jeans, all right, you got no panties on. You know she probably was G-string or whatever.
Mhm.
That thing, that's friction. That's meat. That's
Mhm.
meat on meat, rubbing
Yeah.
together,
Mhm.
mushing together. Now it's hot in LA. You
It's a
got the human,
cookout.
and then all of a sudden it's like hot, and then you get back to the house and you open it up again. And you hear that fucking.
It's like when you pry open
Oh.
a grilled cheese.
That's good. You ever do that? You ever pry the grilled cheese open and
course.
lick it?
My whole childhood. Yeah.
Look, if it was a grilled cheese, I wouldn't mind. But look at that. That's just big and
That's
it's
fun
just
though.
hot.
Yeah, it bounces back
I
on
like-
you. It feels good. Like
I like-
banging against your torso
Just
and your
squirt it
stomach.
down.
You know,
I like me. I got a little bum. I like a little
Little ones.
a little bum.
A little, I can deal with a little. I just don't like when that
Like
like.
Mina Kunis. What's her name?
Kunis.
Mila
Kunis.
Kunis.
Mila
Yeah.
Kunis. Her ass. What kind of ass do you like?
I mean, I like them all. I really do.
Come
Really?
on.
Yeah, but I mean, I like a woman who's
Do
proportionate.
you have a show? Why are you so
What do you
political?
mean? Do you have what kind of show? I got a show. I actually run a show in a bowling alley. In
You
Brooklyn.
do?
Yeah, it's, yeah. Actually, what do we do?
Do you need a black guy on it?
You know, we actually don't have one this week, so we probably should.
Oh.
You have to have one a week.
We have to. We do.
You have
we
to
a
now.
quota.
Is that Comedy Central rules?
One-
Part
yeah.
of it. Gotta have a quota.
One black, one broad. Yeah.
Those
every week.
little
Yeah.
asses though, when you go to grab the cheeks while
Look
she's
at that.
riding you,
Oh,
and
I
your
love that. Look
finger
at that.
accidentally
Yeah.
touches her asshole. Like, I don't
Yes.
want that. I don't
What's
want
wrong with that?
It's not enough though. That's not enough.
I love it. Look at that little bum. I love it.
Yeah, that's
It's
not
so
enough.
tiny,
Look
man.
at that little
Not
bum.
enough.
Oh, I
Travel
love
Oh,
it. Stop right there. Go on that.
That's too much.
Full screen that.
That's too much.
No, that's the pictures. I mean, I'm saying I love it.
Click on the photo. Yeah, full screen that. I want to see that butt. That's a nice butt.
What is it? That's a drawing.
I like a little butt. I don't like too much. I like a little tiny
I mean, I
butt.
understand what you're saying. You're talking about dating ideally in the summertime. You
is
want
that-
summer dress, pull it right off, and go right in.
I look. Come on, son.
That's great. That's big though.
It looks
that'll
meatier
get
than the other
swampy.
picture.
That'll get swampy in the summer.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yes, it will.
No.
That's not
yes, it will.
No way. The other one was
Hold
like,
on, Lauren. Do you ever get swampy?
Oh, all
God,
the
she's-
time.
Because she's she's tiny.
she's Katrina
Buddy.
down there.
You're not. You're just saying shit. You're just saying shit to say shit. There's no way that Kim Kardashian's ass would be is that her ass is as sweaty as Kim Kardashian.
I love the fact that you think a Kardashian is walking around in LA heat getting sweaty. She's in a fucking air-conditioned car, and then you take her to a nice hotel.
I let you do the rest of your joke because you assumed we were going to do it. We're just going to go, you're right.
It's not a joke.
Hey, listen, you don't think she walks around? She walks.
No, she walks from the car into whatever venue she's shopping in, and it's air-conditioned in there.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Look at her, going
This
from
is
the car.
Chloe's is even
And look
worse.
everywhere.
Yeah, but she's outside a million
And
fucking times.
she doesn't wear underwear.
That's hot.
But that's weird.
Yeah,
right?
that's
that
weird.
photo right
That's
there.
You're being
is odd.
ridiculous. That's a stupid
Every time
saying.
I come on this show, you're telling me I'm being ridiculous, Bobby. Why don't
You've
you
been on
ever
the
just
show
fucking
twice.
agree with me, huh?
I don't know, because I don't agree with you when you're being ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous.
This isn't Mike Brown.
Oh, sorry. No, you're right. You're right. I just don't like it. I don't like. Did we talk about big asses last time? All right. Here's the deal. I have a. I don't have a big ass like that.
Wow.
No, hers bumps out, which I like.
She's
It's
got to
it's a
have.
bubble.
She's got to have thighs, though.
built-in
She's got to have
swamp
thighs
there.
with it. You know what I mean? A nice
Whoa.
hamstring.
It's gross. It's disgusting.
That's kinda
It's
fun.
disgusting.
What did you? Oh, this is all Khloe
It's
Kardashian.
disgusting.
You don't
It's
want to put your face in that?
no, I don't. I don't want to put my face in that. I don't want to put my face in that at all.
All right.
All right, so
She's
you
built so weird.
get one photo and stay on it. You're making me go
Sorry.
throw up with all these fat asses. Ugh, I hate it. I hate it. And here's the deal, too. I'm telling you right now, they have so much makeup on these girls.
Yeah.
Have you seen them without the makeup on the show?
No.
It's a different human being.
Yeah.
Really? It's like Caitlyn
it's
Jenner.
fucking. I understand. I feel so bad for women. I really do. That they have to put so much makeup on to appear flawless, and we
Yeah.
see them as flawless. And then you ever wonder what you see these girls getting divorced, and you see them like things. It's not working out. If you meet her full makeup all the time, always dressed to the nines, blah, 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 and then you wake up next to your chick and she's not the same human being, you're going to be like, what? You're going to get sick. You're going to be like, ugh, I don't want anything to do with this.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Look
They
at that.
all
Who the
blotchy.
fuck is that?
That's
Kim Kardashian, right?
Sam Morril.
That's not Kim
It
Kardashian.
does look like Sam.
That's not Kim.
That
That's one of them.
That's not Kim.
Yeah, it is.
It's her.
Bobby, that's not Kim.
Kim is a character.
She looks like concentration camp.
Okay, click on the other one now.
Now the one holding
No,
the phone
over there,
looks
over there.
pretty good.
On the good makeup. Over here.
She does clean up well.
Yeah,
Baba.
she's very attractive.
That is her.
But she's not. That's what I'm saying. She's not. If you take away the fake booty, take away all the shit, click on the one where she's crying and the boogies are coming out her nose. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Look at
She's
those
got
tits.
zits.
Yeah.
Her forehead's shiny. She's got bad skin. Her lips are fake. Her cheekbones are fake. Everything's fake. The hair's
And that's the
the
one with the
hair's
swampy
fake.
ass too. That's the one
Yeah.
her ass stinks.
On top of all that,
But it's like, but I feel bad for the women that watch this or the young girls that watch it and go, oh, I want to be just like her.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to put on fucking 2 hours of makeup
Every day.
You're gonna have to be a multi-millionaire to afford that shit.
ass
Look, show her
implants.
without makeup. I mean, it's crazy.
No!
Dude, I saw that bitch at the Galleria. I saw her at the Galleria trying to get a fucking new phone.
Right.
At a kiosk.
I like that girl though. That's the girl that approaches you. You know?
I hope so.
I think you're cute. You know,
Yeah, but now show the.
Maybe I get my dick
No,
sucked in the
no,
parking
honey.
lot.
Exactly. Look.
Wow.
That's the same girl?
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
That's a different
Please full
person.
screen that.
Oh my god.
That's not the same
That's
person.
the same girl, my friend.
Well, where'd her double chin come from? Was she what? Did she have it?
Buddy, it's just she's posing. I can make look at.
Well, these
I
are
can
years
do a good
apart.
photo. She's posing for that, stretching the jaw out. She's probably bent over a little bit at the hips. She's taught to do that.
Right.
That one, okay. She's just walking out of some fucking, sushi place.
I don't know. That looks like I
it's
don't know.
the same girl,
my
Baba.
cousin
I
from
like the
Wheaton,
Gary
Illinois or
Busey one,
something.
though.
I love that you're defending
And this
you
is-
fucking hipster from Brooklyn. You're fucking I'm kidding. Listen to me.
But there's also got to be a
Michael.
time
Yes, sir.
span.
Michael.
She's gotta be
Michael.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Michael.
Bobby.
That's her.
Years apart.
But it could not. It could easily be another picture that somebody put up there. There's other pictures of her without makeup that look like her.
All right, you know what?
Who
The
is
fact that
this?
you're taking her side makes me hate you so much right now. Please, because he might be right, and I will apologize, Michael. I will apologize for my hatred towards you. Please type in Cleo Kardashian, no makeup.
Cleo.
Cleo.
Whatever. What's her name? Cleo, right?
Who's that? The dog?
Miss Cleo.
Isn't
Call me now.
that her name, Cleo?
One of them.
Chloe.
Whatever. I don't fucking watch the show. What do you want me to do?
Cleo.
All right? I know who fucking Tom Brady is.
Oh man, if that that looks okay.
What did it
Okay,
say?
click on the other photo.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Okay, what?
Okay,
I
your hatred of me is justified.
Thank you.
Great nipples.
Yeah.
But do you understand that I don't care if you look
Sorry.
No, she's fine. She's fine.
She's not fine.
What do you mean she's fine?
She doesn't look, I don't know, she just looks like a person.
Yeah, a
what a
minivan
you
driving
fuck,
person.
Michael, go fuck yourself.
Right.
Let me tell you, the this is the fucking
He's
problem.
got something lined up.
Here's the fucking problem. You're showing us something on TV, and you're making little girls go, I have to look like that, when you don't. You look like that. Just be that on TV. Show us that bitch on TV, and then we can all be human beings. The problem is that we all fucking aspire to be the shit that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That,
But
it
we
does-
all
it-
do that in
it
some
doesn't
way, shape, or
exist.
form.
Yeah.
Bobby, did you clean your house before you have company?
Nope. No, I did not. Come the fuck over and deal with it. That was a really good point.
That is a good point.
He caught me on that one. I really
a
took
good
the wind
point.
out of my fucking
But it was a
sails.
good way to stay in that. No, I don't.
Yeah, but you know what my wife doesn't do? She doesn't fucking dye her hair because people are coming over. We put on a little makeup here and there. I understand that, but that is not the same human being as that.
Yeah, I didn't even believe it was.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't care. I'd rather talk to the girl on the left
Yeah.
Me too.
and
Looks
watch
like
a show with her if they could just, you know what I mean? And,
Oh, I thought you meant like as far as talking out to take her on a
'Cause-
date.
Yeah.
I would take her on a date. I don't give a shit.
She looks cheaper, right?
Well,
She does.
Jesus Christ.
Is this good radio? No one else knows what the hell we're talking about.
Buddy, what are you talking about? It's on the screen.
I know, but this is a podcast.
Yeah, we're doing video.
All right.
We're streaming
Just
live
worried about the
video,
fans
too.
at home.
You know what? You're right. The people listening right now, if you're wondering, we're Googling, what's her fucking name?
Chloe
Chloe.
Kardashian. Look at
Clevis.
the Instagram this week.
Clico.
I'll put it up.
Yeah, we're going to put it up on Instagram. Chloe Kardashian. And I saw, the only one that looks is the mother. She's probably the hottest one. Scroll down. You just saw her.
Hold on, which one's
Right
the
there.
mother?
Right
What's the
up
mother's
a
name?
little bit right there to the
Oh,
left.
look at all that work she's had
Chris.
done.
Oh, that's a lot of work, though. That's a Lego
God.
set right
Well, you
there.
know what? But she can also focus now because she's not fucking as much anymore, right?
Not if I can help it.
What does that mean?
Well, the other ones are getting jizzed on and, all kinds of, they're taking dick and birth control and kind of shit like that. That's going to fuck with your time, to dial your shit up.
Come again?
I don't.
He
The
can't even
old-
take his glasses off for that.
You guys know.
I don't know what the. Are you saying that they're getting cummed on so much that they have no? So they're just getting cum. Are they working in a cum factory?
I thought that's what these chicks do. I don't know. I don't watch the show either.
They used to. They had a sex tape, one of them, and that got her in the door.
I spent the day. This is why I'm probably annoyed at it more than most people. I spent the day in, I forget where I was, L.A. or somewhere on the road. I watched it all day. All day. Did 2 shows. Immediately went back to my hotel room and watched it all night. Because you get sucked up into this thing.
Yeah.
That's why you're so angry. That you're so angry now.
But I kind of shook out of it at one point, and I was like, what? There's something about it. There's something about Elmo's voice that makes little kids just want to fucking watch him. If you watch a kid watching Sesame Street and everybody's talking, and then Elmo's voice comes on, there's something about whatever the fuck it was that they all of a sudden just start like zoning out, like they can't not watch. There's something about the way they put these shows together with the timing and the sound bed and the build up that you can't change the channel.
2 things. I just had that happen. I got high with my lady and we watched Love and Hip Hop. And it's like the show is brilliant. The fact that these people, they go into like this little room, this confessional, and they talk about what's happening as it's happening. So you're like watching like the subconscious of the person explaining the scenario, and then it's like all these bright colors and lights, and then they just go to like commercial. But they only do like 3 things. It's like it's children's.
It's a
television.
cliffhanger.
You know that all these shows came about at the writer's strike?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, reality TV.
Yeah. Reality, because The writers said fuck. Which are they doing another writer's strike?
I don't know. I think I heard something about that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was all scripted TVs. TV was scripted TV. That was it. And then the writer's strike happened. They couldn't write any
So
scripted
reality
shit.
TV is like
They
Uber.
just said suck a dick. We'll go to reality TV. Yeah,
It's way cheaper to do.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can do it for $10.
But it's
You know?
just as written as scripted TV.
It's very written.
You're
but not
absolutely
as
right.
well.
It's not written. It's produced.
Yeah.
They
But
call
they
it.
tell you say this.
Yeah,
and then
but
you
they
say it.
but they don't. You're not supposed to say that they say that. You have to kind of keep your mouth shut about that.
I mean, you've done Last Comic Standing. The whole thing's bullshit.
What do you mean?
You never done Last Comic?
I did the second season.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I didn't get on it. I just got douched right at the beginning.
Uh,
But it is bullshit. I'll tell you. Yeah,
It's
it
all
is.
bullshit.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
it's all rigged.
They
know
actually
who's gonna
had
win.
they had somebody they were talking to us about the directions of the show, and I was like this listening,
Yeah.
like the two people talk, and I was just listening. They took that clip of me listening. They were filming. They took me listening, put it in at the end when they were waiting for the names. Like dun dun, and I was like this. And
Who's it
made,
gonna be?
It made it look like when in reality, when they were doing the names, I was videotaping. I was like, "What's up? I ain't gonna win."
Exactly.
And then this big black guy won. I went, "Who the fuck is that?" Because I still haven't seen. That was the only time I ever met this guy.
Yeah, but they cut to that intense look of you staring at a sandwich.
Yeah.
How great if they just would have added a fart noise.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
I don't know. I watched that shit, and it's one of the most popular shows on TV.
Yeah.
Huge.
Dude, I was just watching one of those videos on YouTube. My daughter, she's 6, and she finds these little things with the Play-Doh where they just mold it.
Your daughter?
Yeah.
You stuck around.
It's brutal on this show.
I'm trying to keep it sandwich,
Buddy,
daughter,
listen.
kike. See, you guys are racist because you're acting more affected by a black joke than a Jewish joke.
I thought it was great, and I thought the Jewish joke was great too.
It wasn't a joke. so
Joe's,
much.
that wasn't a
just-
joke.
but it
That was
was-
just a slur.
Yeah.
My rabbi loves it. Yeah.
Trying to keep it even.
Joke. It was just a slur.
All right, sorry, Dad. You were saying.
You're absolutely. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's weird. They have a kids YouTube. It's separate from regular YouTube.
Yeah.
Ah.
And what these maniacs, I call them maniacs, these fucking adult human being maniacs, what they did is they go out and buy toys, retro toys, toys you can't get, whatever, these toys. And they put on this voice, hey,
Mm-hmm.
and they unbox the toys, their toy unboxings, and then they play with them with their voices.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we'll
But
make,
there's like a
we're gonna-
grown man's
Adults
hand.
do that.
Holding.
but-
Yeah, they're adults. You can tell by the hands.
The kids, listen, we had to take it off his iPad because there's something hypnotic about
Yeah.
it. And my kid would sit there and just go, I want this, Daddy.
Yeah.
He would watch this clip all day of this grown couple going, oh, we're going to make cupcakes. And then you turn the wheel and then boom, and then a cupcake. And then you go to buy this thing. It's retro. It's, they stopped making it 15 years ago because some kid lost a finger in the fucking
Right.
cupcake machine part of it. And, but it's hypnotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
some-
the episode is 13
Can you
minutes
pull,
long.
go to kids
13
YouTube.
minutes.
Wow.
And I watched it with her, but I'm like yelling at her like, this is stupid. Like there's no plot. Like he's literally he'll
How old you kid?
6.
I mean, I might not call him stupid. I might,
I didn't know. I didn't call her stupid.
no,
Look at this. Old G.I. Joe's.
Wow.
I got one of those.
go to the kids YouTube and go
Yeah,
to
that's
Play-Doh. Kids YouTube.
Yeah, it's
No, not
literally
that.
just the guy. He'll
Yep.
dip it in there and put like Elmo's face on it, and then he'll put like Oscar's face on it,
Yeah.
and
go-
then it'll just mash
scroll
them
down.
together,
Uh-huh.
flatten them out, and then he'll do another one. And he does this for like 13 minutes.
Huh.
Wow.
And these things have millions of views on them.
Wow.
That's
There's
awesome.
ads in front of it, so they're getting paid. These
Yeah.
guys are getting checks from YouTube because they're
go-
getting ads.
I've never heard of it.
Go to kids
Well,
YouTube.
you
and type
shouldn't.
in
If you
Play-Doh.
have heard of it, Mark, I'd be nervous.
Yeah, this is kind of a pedophile's
Yeah, that's what
dream.
I was
you
thinking.
know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you can
yeah.
lure
They're
the
in
children
there.
into a
Crawl
toy
space.
factory.
Well, the
quote,
thing
unquote.
is, the kids have the most time to watch it, and YouTube doesn't differentiate. They go views
Yeah,
of
go to
views.
the McDonald's one. The McDonald's thing.
Look how many views they have. Like 19 million views.
Wow.
11
But
million
you know
views.
why? Because it's fucking 2-year-olds to 10-year-olds watching this shit.
Yeah.
Do the first one.
And we all hand our phones or our tablets to the kids to keep them fucking busy, and they watch the shit over and over again.
Right, those views are all just neglect.
Listen.
Oh no, here comes the jaguar to shut me in the cage.
What? This is what parents are supposed to be doing.
And now he's walked off with the keys. All his
But you got to give it up. The production value is great. Look at the lighting.
That door's not locked.
Marshall stuck. Zuma
Yeah, they're pretty
stuck.
The lighting
Rocky
is
in
the
his
script.
cage.
Yeah,
Everest is stuck.
Rikers Island.
And
This is way better than my
Sky's in
web
her
series.
cage. Wait a minute. Where's Chase? Chase isn't here. That means he must be free.
Stop.
We got.
This is fuck.
It's
That's
better
a-
than
it's
keeping up with the
genius, man.
Kardashians, though.
Yeah.
I think it's on the same
But
level.
I think it's
Better
the kid
writing.
version of
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
While you're
Right.
vegging out at keeping up with the Kardashian, your kid is next to you on the couch.
There you go.
Your kid, you should be doing this with your kid. Like,
Yeah.
did you
Exactly.
say that? Yeah. You should be playing with your kid.
Yeah.
You should, like, we had to stop TV in the morning.
Yeah.
There's no TV until night during the week because my kid would wake up and sit in front of a TV like this, and I'd be talking to him. He'd just be staring at the TV, watching this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So we actually had to stop TV in the morning at all, during the day at all, and we put a thing of Play-Doh in front of him. And I mean, it sucks for me because I want to get on my phone and fucking
Sure,
find out
yeah.
who likes me on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, how many people thumbs up me, you know?
How many
But I
death
have
threats?
to play. I have to sit there and play with him.
How old's your kid?
17.
Okay.
But the thing, no,
Severely challenged.
he's 3.5.
Mm.
Were you thinking?
Was I thinking? Well, how old my kid is?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's almost 4. It's almost that where I'm gonna have to say 4 in like a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
So he's over
his
3.5.
birthday is what that is, right?
Oh,
Well, you really are from Brooklyn, huh? You ironic cunt. Yes.
But are you? I guess what I'm asking, you're gonna start calling him 4 before his actual birthday, but when he's like almost 4.
Well, I don't.
Nah,
know-
don't
if
do that
I
because they
can't
get
say
confused.
4.
Yeah, and then his
I can't
birthday
say
will come up.
4 because he's not 4 yet. But I don't
Right.
want to say.
You don't want to say 3.
I don't want to say 3 and fucking 10 months.
Yeah, no, just
I
say
don't.
3.
I just 3.5.
Because if you say 4, he'll think he's 4, and his birthday, he'll think he'll turn
He'll
5,
get
and he'll be
offended,
all
too.
fucking confused. That
No,
happened to me.
it's just hard. It's a weird thing to say, and you're right. It doesn't fucking. I could just say 4, and you don't give a fuck. You're not gonna check up on me,
Or
and then
3,
call me
or
up and
what-
go,
yeah.
"Hey, you fucking lied to me."
Yeah, because I have jokes about my kids, and I still say that they're 3, and she's 6.
Well, maybe write some new jokes.
Yeah.
It's fucking 3-year-old, you hack. Jesus Christ, can he come down and do a spot over at the alley?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, it's retarded.
I have jokes I wrote about my kids when they were younger, but I changed the numbers.
You
that I
got kids?
used. Yeah.
just say
Ah, you
the number.
stayed,
How
huh?
many-
Yeah. Well, he's
Of course
half
he
Jew.
stayed. He's married.
Oh, are you?
I am.
Oh, you
yeah.
fucked
Yeah,
up. You're not supposed to marry her. Now you're just going too far.
How long you been married, man?
I've been married like 6 years.
No shit.
Yeah.
How old is your kid?
But my oldest is 14, and then I have a 4-year-old and a.
How old are
1-year-old.
you?
How old?
I'm 36.
Your kid's 14?
So you're
yeah,
30.
I fucked up.
Whoa.
So when did you have a kid?
I was 22.
Is she still around?
Yeah.
The
So
kid or the woman?
Are you
both. Both are still around.
Where's the? Is that just a girlfriend, or did it break up soon after?
No, so she was my girlfriend, and then we broke up for a while, and then we got back together, and we had more kids. So there's 10 years between our first 2 kids.
Wait a minute. Stop for 1 second.
Okay,
Holy
This
sure.
is so
shit.
interesting to me.
Yeah.
So you dated this girl, had a kid,
Yeah.
broke up, got back together with
Yeah.
the mother of your child,
Yeah.
Yeah, child
and
support.
had more kids. Got
Yeah.
married, had more kids.
Yeah.
That's a
the
happy.
right order.
I mean, is that a happy ending or
Wow.
what?
That's
Well,
unheard of.
No, that's not
I
the
mean,
same
it's
woman
not
he's with
over
now.
yet, but yeah.
Oh, that's the same woman.
What? I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you said it's a happy ending. I said it's not over yet. But I mean, but
No,
yeah.
I mean, yes, one of you will die first.
Right. The story is always going
It's
to end
going
sad,
well.
but yeah, I guess it is. That doesn't happen to a lot of people.
I mean,
Yeah,
no, because
yeah.
I mean, dude, especially you have a kid with a girl that early, break up,
Right.
you never get back together. Usually, somebody will find somebody else in that time span, and then you got back together, got married, and had kids. Did you have kids before you got married the second time?
No. So we broke up the first time. We both saw other people,
Mm-hmm.
but we were seeing each other every week because we had shared custody of the kid.
Can I ask one question? Were you
Yeah.
a comic back then?
No, so I was an improviser.
Ooh, even
And
worse.
that was much worse, much worse.
Why is that worse?
Well,
they make-
just the product is worse.
It's harder to make money.
So,
Oh, okay.
it's impossible to make money.
Yeah.
Wow,
Easy to
never,
get laid, though, right?
You never did
Yeah.
hands at a college.
Good
What's
for
that?
the kids
You never
channel
did
on
hand-
YouTube.
Oh, everybody just talk. Everybody just fucking
All right,
yap over
buddy.
each other. I
Hold
get
on.
it. How about fucking listening for 5 seconds, you quipping fucking cocksuckers?
Let the heap talk.
You're listening to
Jesus.
The View with Robert Kelly.
The fuck yeah, you're the loud black chick. Shut the fuck up.
Star Jones.
Fucking Lonnie Love. Shut up. Go ahead.
No, I thought it was. So I did improv.
Yes.
I did improv, and I was out every night doing it, and she wasn't into it, so she broke up with me.
She wasn't into your doing improv.
Yeah, she said I want you to be home and be with the kid, and I said, well, this is what I do. So
Yeah.
So she said, well, she gave me an ultimatum. She said, you got to choose between us and the improv.
And you
class."
chose fucking what do you do for a living? Give me 3 things that you hate.
Yeah. Well, it's more, but you know
My
what?
man.
Well,
My man.
all right,
There you go.
I don't know.
Give us a place we're supposed to be at.
Yeah.
Lamaze class. The playground.
Name 2 people who miss you right now.
Jesus Christ. Dude, did that fuck with you over the years? I mean, you got that. I mean, look.
Well, it did, and then I eventually quit doing improv anyway. You know what it is, just being presented with an ultimatum like that.
Yeah.
It's like if 2 friends make you choose, not that improv is a friend, but if you had two friends, you got to choose between me and him. You choose the one who didn't make you choose.
You know
Nah,
what?
you choose the one that's got better stuff.
But did you?
Yeah, or bigger tits or whatever, or
You're
less
such a-
swampy ass or
Fat
yeah.
ass. Fat
Listen,
swampy ass.
I understand. I think though. Do you think that it was more of you had a dream, or this was your dream? This is going to come true, and you might be on SNL. You might.
Yeah.
This could become something that would be huge. Not knowing that improv is real hard to actually succeed in, and become rich off of, have it be a career. Did you think it was actually you were going to be the next, Belushi, or?
I don't know if I even thought about it that way, but I knew that it was like performing in front of people and making people laugh was the most important thing to me, and it was like my identity,
Right.
And it still is. I just found I'm still broke as shit, but I found a way that where it's like at least not impossible to get paid doing it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I did that while we were split up.
How's your relationship with your first kid?
He loves me. Yeah,
Yeah?
it's good.
So
It's
it
good.
didn't suffer being away.
Well, I wasn't away. I had him half the time.
You weren't. But look, man, I understand you were with him half the time, but you weren't there every day when he woke up. I mean, that must be for that kid to get his dad back in the house must have been epic for him.
He was happy when we got back together. For
I
sure.
mean,
Yeah.
dude,
of course.
what the fuck? That never happens.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, but now he's got to deal
Yeah, what
with
a lucky
dad,
kid,
you
huh?
know? Now dad's drunk and
What's
in
he
his
always bitching
underwear and
about?
he's eating his
Is
fucking
he,
snacks.
does he bitch about you now?
No, well, no, we're best friends. But he's got developmental disabilities too. so it's like a different kind of thing.
Oh, you didn't throw that out, did you?
Yeah, why do people hold on to that for so long?
I don't
What?
feel like I held on to it for that
Put that
long.
out there right away. I got
Yeah.
son, he's-
I felt like that was the appropriate time to mention that.
Nah.
Does he like have
In fact, I think it might have been a little early.
Yeah, but if you said that at the beginning, it would have added to why you said, just improv.
Yes, keep it real. That's why you chose improv.
Yeah.
No, that didn't have anything to do with it.
We're joking, of course.
But I think that when we found out that there was something different about
Yeah.
him.
Oh, that's why you came back.
The 2 of us, no,
For the
we
check.
already knew. There's
Yeah.
no,
And
they
the
don't
parking.
pay. They don't pay you for that. Okay.
The check, the retard check.
I love that he kept going until he laughed. Because he was like, what? No. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Has
that's
he
good.
seen you do comedy?
What? I'm sorry, I forgot what I was saying.
I want to know.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
it
I'm
was-
sorry. I don't know you, and I'm just
Listen,
making awful
listen,
jokes about your son.
Listen. All right. What he was saying is that when you found out that he had disabilities,
Yeah.
was that what got you back together?
No. I
Okay.
think the fact that we dealt with finding that out in different ways was part of what made us split up in the first place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Almost like when a kid passes away, the couples usually split up.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you guys found out that was, and you dealt with it differently and split up.
Yeah, because she was always like, well, we need to fix this. We need to solve this. We need to,
Yeah.
do this kind of alternative treatment and do this kind of chelate heavy metals. And I was just kind of like, well, this is how he is. And we just kind of, do the best we can. And
What
Oh,
wound
so
up-
you yes and it.
Yeah, I guess I did.
What?
Yeah, she was
Nice.
playing.
That was a good one.
She was playing no butt.
You had a
Yeah,
good
that's
one. Now
right.
just shut up. Don't keep going. That's what you tend to do. You keep yapping until you get another one. The Rich Voss technique. Don't ruin it.
What is the illness?
So he has XYY chromosome. He has an extra Y chromosome.
Tranny?
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of those dudes are just like super male. They tend to have learning disabilities, and a lot of prison populations they have a higher proportion of XYY males because they tend to be like super aggressive.
Huh.
But with him, he's just sort of got language delays. He's got intellectual delays, so he's just got like a lower IQ. He functions probably like an 8-year-old mentally, but he's 14.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Now, did your way win out, or was it a combination of your wife's, how she wanted to deal with it, or how you wanted to deal with it?
I think in the end, we thought he was autistic for a while, so we ended up, putting him into some treatments for that.
Yeah.
But I think in the end, I guess my way won out because I think it's like a little bit more rational. It's just more realistic.
Yeah.
I think we tried all these things and none of them worked, and then we're like, okay,
that's some heavy shit to deal with at that age.
Yeah.
And try to. Look, if you have a job, a steady job, and a pension, blah blah, all that shit. You're going to work, but if you're trying to live this life and have that.
Yeah.
That explains why, how serious you are.
Oh, about.
I'm kidding.
Well,
no, but that.
You got to grow up fast.
Dude, you grew up fast. At 22, you had to get your shit together. You had to make decisions that grown adults have to make.
Right.
Couples, 30-year-olds. Usually when people have kids nowadays, around 30, early 30s, now even the 40s. Me and my wife had a kid I was 40-something.
Wow.
And and that's not unheard of.
Yeah.
A lot of people wait until their 40s to have kids now, and to make those decisions at your age and to be in this business where you need that I can do whatever the fuck I want whenever I want ability, that superhero power, just to even have a chance at making it.
It's hard to have a relationship in this business.
Yes.
Just to forget having a kid. That's a whole other level.
Especially a fucking monster Lebovitz smash.
Yeah. Are you talking about? Oh yeah, right, Mike.
Well, he's aggressive.
Yeah, my aggressive child.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't know. I thought you were talking about me as a comedian for a second.
Well, you're not, Mike. Mike, can I ask you? But are you aggressive, Mike?
Am I aggressive, dude?
Yeah, he's suppressing
not really.
something.
I'm not a violent dude.
Look at that low brow. He's aggressive.
No, I've never been in a fight or anything.
You've never been in a fight?
Not really.
Are you kidding me? Look at the forehead. You can take a punch.
Well, I didn't say I've never taken a punch. I said I've never been in a fight.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your fist.
What is that?
You can drive a punch. Yeah, you can drive through somebody's
I have the right parts. Yeah. I have the thing that can be punched and the things which punch.
Pretty sturdy guy.
But he's also got a pink bow in his hair there. Look at that.
Does he really?
I think
No,
it's
that's
orange, but.
Oh, all right. I'm colorblind.
Why are we? We're literally forcing this bashing on this poor guy. It's
He's
literally
a sweet
forcing
guy.
it.
Sweet
You
guy.
guys, just let it happen. I'm sure it will happen. You guys you're forcing. He's got pink in his. Leave him alone. What the fuck? He's fucking.
That's Mark.
He's done
Mark's a
more in the
fucking
fucking
animal.
as a kid than what any of us will do in our
What are you
fucking
talking about?
lifetime.
I had a kid around the same age.
But you weren't there.
I was there for the first 8 months.
Dude,
All
that's
right.
the easy part. They go goo goo gaga. Wait till he start going go fuck yourself.
I know.
Do you see your kid?
Yeah. I'm about to get my oldest is 13.
Your PhD?
13.
Yeah, my oldest is 13.
13. No shit.
Yeah, I'm
So
dealing
what
with
are you,
that.
like 4 years older than him? Wow, that fell flat.
Oh, I thought that was a statement. I was like, yeah, it probably is.
But nah, I'm dealing with that now with boys and all that kind of stuff like that. And,
Wow.
yeah.
So how many
boy.
kids do you have?
Two.
Same woman?
No.
2 different girls?
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ. How do you deal with that?
Oh, it's rough. That's rough.
Now, do you talk to the first? Who are you?
Not
friendly with-
anymore. We used to be. She had me locked up in 2009 on felony kidnapping charges for taking my kid to the movie.
You took the kid to the movie?
I took the kid
Where?
to the movie.
Kentucky?
But that was. And
did he drive down in a trunk? Where did you take him to a movie?
No, what happened? I met this girl.
You know he fucked up because he's like, "What happened?"
Because I got to give you the whole story.
I know
the
you do
shortest
because you're
version
lying.
Of it,
Listen.
The shortest version of it that I can give you is on a scheduled visit to come and see my daughter. She
Yes.
changed her mind 40 minutes before I got there.
Okay.
All right.
And then stopped answering the phone, then called me back and said, "Here, come here."
Okay.
And when I got to the place where they were, I blew up. Like, yelling, screaming, made a big spectacle
yeah.
of which she didn't appreciate. She thought I was being disrespectful, and then changed her mind and said, "You're not going anywhere with the fucking kid."
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
fuck that. I came here to get my kid. I drove 4 hours to come and get her. We're leaving, and we left to go to the movies. And she called the cops.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
You're wrong.
I was wrong?
You're wrong. I'll tell you why you're wrong. No matter how mad you get, no matter how pissed off she makes you, you don't do it in front of the kid. You just don't.
No, I wasn't trying to.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what happened?
And then
there's a difference.
But here's the thing.
See, that's why I didn't want to go into the longer version of it, and it's not about me trying to be right. But what happened was when I came to get the kid and try to leave, all of these other people came around me to try and like, hey, how you doing? Like, they thought there was like friends of hers that had no idea what she had been doing this entire day as far as playing the keep away, and that I've been here since 11 a.m. trying to get my kid.
That's a hard situation. Listen, that's
exactly.
a hard situation
and
to be in.
that's why I don't talk to her, because the cops told me like, just don't go near.
That's a hard situation to be in.
Is
and
it?
we've all look.
Are you about to say we've all been there?
I fucked up. I've gotten angry in front of my kid one time. He was He was
That's
young.
it?
Well, like that.
He's still
like
young.
that shit where you like fuck you. I was at the airport and I was waiting for this car stopped, not in the parking lane, in the middle lane, which
Right.
sometimes they do when it's packed. They stopped there. I was gonna pull in ahead of on the right to them and go a little ahead and park because I had to go. But I was waiting patiently. I waited, and I was like, look, I gotta go. I slowly pulled in. This old lady put her head down. Literally put her head down and just ran in front of my car. And I didn't hit her. She stopped.
You went off on the old lady though?
No. Her son, who was my age, slammed my window where my son was in his baby seat. Hey, my mother! And he was like, my fucking mother!
Get her out
And
of
my
the
little,
fucking
I saw my
street.
kid.
Yeah.
My kid started.
Mm-mm.
I got out of that car and I was like, you mother. And I was like, there's a fucking 2-year-old right. And I was going to beat the fuck out of him. And then his other brother, who was a little younger than me, but he looked like, the missing chromosome brother.
Yeah.
Just like the one that they take out of the basement when they need somebody murdered.
Oh, boy.
Hey, you guys!
He was sitting there just staring. But I was like, fuck you too, you fucking psych. I was snapping on everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, my kids, and he was, but it was
But your
bad.
kid saw you protect your kid.
No,
so at
but my
least
kid
there
didn't
was
see.
that.
They don't know that. My kid saw me fucking flip the fuck out with anger,
Well,
and
That's
they
not so bad.
they
I
absorbed
wish
that
my
shit.
dad would do that.
I grew up with that all the time. I mean,
Really?
Yeah, man. God, I mean,
What do you mean?
my parents were. I don't know. It was just normal.
Yeah.
They were fighting all the time.
grew up that way,
Cop
too.
cars
Are you-
coming to the houses, like fucking. There was always
Cop
fights.
cars?
Yeah.
Why
yeah,
the cop cars?
Because this fucking
Someone
neighbors that
snitching.
complained. They thought someone was going to get killed. Yeah.
Someone snitching. What the fuck? It's such
But it's
a-
hard to sense. How do you censor yourself all the time, though? How do you
Right.
censor yourself?
I don't
all
think-
the
Exactly,
time?
and that's why I
It's
said
impossible.
now
That- you're-
having
that-
daddy in the house can be detrimental.
Dude, that situation that you were in is a tough one.
Well, we were young and
How old were
silly.
you?
I was 20 when I had my first
Oh, boy.
I couldn't. But here's the thing. I'm 40. I'm 46.
and
now.
you're in control of your emotions now.
I'm
right? Or
not.
at least
this
getting
was
better.
2 years ago.
Right.
I was
He's
fucking
mature
this
now.
is-
Right. Yeah. Now he eats his feelings.
But here's the worst part of it. We wound up because of our age. It kind of settled real fast because he was like, he saw my kid and he was like, look, I didn't mean to. You just scared me. I was like, look, man, I'm not going to hit your mother. I was waiting patient. She ran in front of the car, and we kind of loudly worked it out to where we were like, look, I'm sorry too. Look, I would never do that to anybody's mom. I would never do that to your kid. And then you saw the brother, the fucking goon brother,
He's
just
looking
kind of look away like, God damn it. Like,
Thought he was gonna get a piece of you.
he's going to get a new face.
Yeah, right. It's interesting because you're such a soft, like a low key guy.
Oh, there was violence in my house growing up. I mean,
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what do you mean violence?
I mean,
Does
my
he-
dad was
Stop it!
Yeah, for real.
Hitting
man.
mom?
And he was a low key dude. And and I remember there was this kid up the block. One day there was this the dude was like, I was young. I was about 8 or something. And this kid must have been about 16. So he comes up to me and he goes, Jews, big and small, take them back to Israel, right? And then he fucking...
I kind of forced that rhyme.
Yeah, great rhyme.
But I
and he fucking slapped me in the side of the head, right? And like busted my eardrum or whatever. So I go home.
Can we make that the name of the podcast?
Is
that too long?
Absolutely not.
Israel.
Big and
I told my
Israel.
dad,
Israel.
oh shit, dude. My dad fucking lost it.
Really?
Took off out of the house, grabbed that kid, like stuffed him in a dumpster.
Really?
His dad was a lawyer. His dad came over, and this was just. And they
Was
were
he
going
Jewish?
At it on, no, this kid was German. So they were just
What was
going.
it, the
What
40s?
neighborhood was this? German lawyers.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy. But I'm just saying.
Really?
It's hard for me to hear somebody say don't get angry in front. It's ideal that you don't get angry in front of your kids, but how the fuck do you control it? Like
you,
when
you,
shit,
you
yeah, how do you
can't, but you
control it?
can't have that attitude, DC.
Yeah,
You can't go, how do you do it? You just, you do it.
You talk to them. Like
Yeah.
I have a lot of conversations with my daughter now of my biggest 3 core values that I try to teach her is understanding human nature
Right.
and contrling your emotions.
And never pay
Yeah.
full price for something.
Jews, big and small.
But because of the stuff that I went through with her mother while we were like dating, I mean, I'm talking like bricks through apartment windows, not
Come
car
on.
windows.
Wait, with who? With you doing it? Oh,
No, her.
She
The
threw
daughter.
Dude. That's funny. No, her mother threw bricks through my windows. I mean, her mother beat up girls over me, all kinds of stuff like that. Like we've both been locked up.
Jesus,
Same
man.
deal where that's why I got out of the house at 8 months old, because the cops were steadily coming to the apartment.
Right.
Like literally, hey, if we come back, somebody's going to jail. Like I
Right.
remember that we had that. Like I remember the cops being called 2 days before she went into labor, and the only reason why I didn't go to jail was because they were like, lady, do you really want me to take him to jail and you deliver a baby while he's locked up? And it was because we were in the apartment fighting. And this
Wow.
was the type of relationship. I was going down the
Wow.
same path as like my mom and them. You know what I mean?
Right,
It was
yeah.
just, so it was like, yeah, I had to get out. You know, otherwise.
Now, what about the second one?
Second one is cool. I learned my lesson on how to gauge things a bit differently.
Right.
Like by the time I met the second one, I was doing comedy.
Right.
She actually came down to a comedy club, you know, and saw me. I met her in the lobby of a comedy club.
Right.
The first one, I met her. She was stealing clothes out of Burlington Coat Factory, and I was like, look at that
that's
bitch right there. Like,
That's hot. That's hot.
You were
like that.
security at the Burlington Go Factory?
I knew what they were doing when I saw them running out. I'm like,
Yeah.
Can I stop? How do you steal a coat?
No, not a coat. I'm talking clothes. This
Oh,
was-
okay.
they had arms of velour sweatsuits, all of the Rockaware and Sean John.
Damn.
And I knew that they were in the same college as me, so we started working together where we were stealing clothes and selling them on campus. And that's
Are you
how,
kidding me?
That's how our relationship started.
That's
Beautiful.
sexy, man. That is
Beautiful.
sexy.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what a
So-
happy story that is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck your story. This is beautiful.
I can't, you know?
A couple that steals together stays
Do you
together.
realize
Bonnie and
how?
Clyde.
No. Do you understand how much of a relationship you have to have with someone? Like when you're
Yeah.
willing to go out and steal together, or
Yeah.
scam.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
the
hold on, that was two
Joker and
chicks, wasn't
huh? Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, come on.
The Clyde
Wow.
was a dude.
Yeah.
It's
What
warm.
was the
you're
one with the
thinking
two
Thelma
chicks?
and Louise.
You're thinking
Yeah.
to set it off.
No, Thelma and Louise.
Thumb and
Yeah,
Louise.
you're thinking
Okay.
of-
That's the one where they drove off a cliff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
yeah.
Spoiler
Kind of
alert.
like what I want to do right now. When you said those are two girls. So the second one, are you living with this girl?
Yeah. I mean, the second one, we're engaged to be married and we're working things out. My older daughter calls her mom like this is the family. That's the real
So
family.
you got now your family.
Now I got a family. Yeah, we just bought a minivan, huh?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
so you're getting back into stealing.
Right. You can put more shit in the minivan.
Dude, me and my lady joked about that. Like, yo, we could probably rob a bank in this thing, and no one would suspect us in the minivan.
You don't
I
have-
feel untouchable in this fucking minivan.
Now
You don't have girlfriends, you have accomplices.
That's awesome.
Here's the thing with you. You have Mike. So you come back and you have this kid, and you get back together, and then you just. How many more kids did you have with your girl?
2 more.
Wow.
2 more.
Yeah.
Jeez,
All
man.
right.
You I mean, how
And
old
you
are you
weren't
now?
nervous with the first one kind of coming out?
Well, my rationale was like, we're gonna be dead eventually. It would be nice for
Jeez.
him to have some family.
Oh, I thought you meant like it's not our problem. Like, okay.
How old are you now?
I'm 36.
36. So wow. So you have 2 kids. What are a boy, girl? How old?
I have a 4-year-old boy, almost 5.
Okay.
And a 1-year-old girl, almost 2.
So what you're doing by answering that like that, you're teaching me what I should have done.
No.
3-year-old,
No.
almost 4.
No,
I kind of wanted to stop him, man. He's 4. He's 4.
No, I'm kidding. So that's crazy, dude. I mean, not crazy in a
But
bad way,
but
but
like-
it's like, I mean, there's guys. You were meant to be a dad. You're a husband, a dad for the last, was it 14
years,
years, man. I mean, that to me, being a dad now says so much to me about somebody because it's so hard to be a parent.
Right. And imagine if
Especially
you'd
in
put-
this business,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
having to be as selfish as we are, and how, you know what I mean? How you have to kind of go out at night. You have to, instead of staying. Look, I stay home with my kid now, dude. He knows the difference between going on a plane, going in the car, or going out to the shed and working.
Right. Do you have
I have a shed that I.
For jerking off.
No,
All right.
I've only jerked off in
The
twice.
stepfather.
Yeah.
But
But
I need,
yeah,
I need
14
shed.
years of being a father. Now imagine if you'd put 14 years in an improv, how far you'd be.
Exactly the same place.
Improv is one letter short of improve.
But yeah, they know the difference, right? Between, do you have a show tonight? Is it a far away show? Is it a show here?
Yeah.
But I also think that it's important, like a big part of being a father is being a role model. And I think a big part of being a role model is like, if you show them, well, you do what you are meant to do,
Yeah.
rather than just slagging away at something that you resent in order to pay the rent,
Yeah.
then maybe that, I don't know. My dad always did what was his calling, and that was important. I mean, that made an impression on me growing up, and that's what I thought men did, and that's what I thought I was supposed to do.
What'd he do?
He was a mathematician.
Ooh.
cool. Yeah.
How
So
about
he
that?
would just be up till he'd do whatever he had to do, and then he'd be up till 3-4 in the morning every night, like scribbling indecipherable symbols on a piece of paper.
Oh, weird.
Just
And,
like comedy.
Is he still around?
Right.
Yeah, he is.
You know what?
Do you
maybe
love?
that's
Do you
fine.
love your dad?
I love my dad. Yeah.
You have a good relationship with him.
Yeah.
I think that's you. You talk to your dad?
My dad's dead.
Wow, that's just.
We'll be right back.
Nah.
DC, what about your dad?
I'm tight with my dad. He's alone now. He's 82. He lives alone. So I got to keep an eye on him. But he was always.
Your
we
mom
were
got
always-
sick of
my
getting
mom
hit?
died.
Now
She
when
could take
the
a punch.
doctors that made you, are you friendly with them?
Yeah, right.
Norman?
The test tube. Test tube, baby.
Yeah. No, my dad was he was the angry dad when I was a kid. It was one of those things like, Dad's home, hide. But now he's like on antidepressants and he's totally checked out. It's weird.
My mom used to be crazy too. My mom had my sister when she was 15, had me when she was 18. And she was pretty fucking nuts at some point. When we were younger, she was cool, but then got a little crazy. And then when I got bad around 10. I started drinking, and I started drinking heavily and using drugs around 12, 13.
Jesus.
And that's when me and her used to physically fight. I mean, at around 13, we used to. Cause she'd be like, "You ain't going anywhere," but go fuck yourself.
Could you take her?
Nah. She was pretty tough, man. My mom she'd grab my hair and hold on like a black chick.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's where it went.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Can't grab it anymore, though.
no, well, I'll beat the shit out of my mother today. She'd have to grab my bush fat. To
Just put a broomstick in her
That's
spokes.
interesting.
it would
though,
all
'cause-
just pull out easy though, because I'm 46. I'm old.
I think you saw your mom.
Comes out like
though,
a dead body. What's that?
I think you saw your mom in like that weird transitional period that we're all in our 20s. I think we're all fucking nuts. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I
And-
think my mom started taking a couple meds
Oh,
later
yeah,
in life
yeah.
that chilled her the fuck out too. We were fighting up until around 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, maybe we were fighting.
Wow.
I mean, we would fucking not fist fight, not physically fighting. We did that when I was drinking. I got sober at 15. I've
You
been
couldn't
sober
take a
for
punch
30
anymore.
years. Now I found Jesus.
Oh, even worse.
Not Moses. Well, we of course I love my mom, but we would verbally tell each other to go fuck off.
Oh yeah.
So we would fight on the phone, scream and yell, and I
Wow.
mean, just it was horrid. But she started taking some meds, and I of course went to therapy. I forgave her for a lot of shit, and she said something to me one time that really made a lot of sense. We were fighting, and she started laughing, and I go, what the fuck are you laughing at? She goes, when are you gonna get it? I'm not gonna change.
Yeah. Yeah.
She goes, I'm 60. This is it. And I was just like, holy shit. I'm out. Yeah, you're right. I can't. Nothing I say or do, no matter how evolved I become, is gonna make her have the willingness to change herself.
That I had that realization 2 years ago with my mom. As I had a big.
I thought you were gonna say
blow-up
Keith
fight.
Robinson. Sorry, go ahead.
But no, I had a big fight like 2 years ago, and I realized she's not gonna change. This is who she is.
Yeah.
And it's either I can tolerate it or I can't.
Mhm.
So as a result, I just don't talk to her anymore.
Well, that's fine too. Me and my mom didn't talk here and there, but I realized that the shit that she does has nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
And when she starts to do it, I can just go, all right, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
And just go.
Yeah.
And I do that with a lot of people now.
She used to call me out on it too, though, because I would take the kids over to see her, and the minute that she started to get in that mode, I'd be like, "All right, kids, come on, pack your stuff up, let's go." You know what I mean?
Anyway.
Good for you.
And she would start to see that, and then one day she called me out, like, "What is this?" Because I think literally we were only there for like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And she went in, and I was like, "All right, kids, pack your stuff up, we gotta go." She's like, "What is this? You're always running out of here." And I'm like, "Listen, I just don't want to go down that road with
Right.
you. When you get into that level, I have to cut these visits short." And what was interesting to me was how she became like a typical female when she wasn't getting her way. Like if I would leave.
What the fuck does that?
Like because she would call. Like if I leave and go, "Hey, I'm just gonna end this conversation. I'm gonna end this visit."
I love that black guys are the only people that can say that now. If I said that, I'd have fucking
But what
9
I'm
blogs
saying-
about me.
Because
Everything I've ever had would be
and,
taken
and I
away.
get it. Some people say that, "Oh, this is
Go ahead.
disrespectful."
No,
He hates his
listen,
mother.
I agree with you. Keep going.
what
I
I'm
still want
saying-
fucking Brooklyn to rat me out.
But she would call and leave these voicemails,
Yeah.
these just cussing me out, calling me out of my name. And I'm like, there's no common sense in there that makes you go, wait a minute, this is my son.
Yeah.
I just called my son 6 times and just left crazy voice messages. There's nothing in her as logically that goes, let me stop this.
It's a different generation. It's a generational thing. We did not know what we know now, what we knew 10 years ago about raising children. Look at man, back in the day, you had to fucking hit your kid because he'll get trampled by buffalo.
Mhm.
You gotta go, hey, you fucking dummy, get over here, because he'll die.
Have you guys hit your kids ever?
Never hit my kid. Never
Any
will.
of you guys?
Yeah, I hit my kid.
You hit your kids. You're the
You hit
only
your
guy
kid?
Yeah, I
I
hit
know
kids.
that. I mean, like all my friends, none of them hit their kids.
I don't have to hit my older one anymore. I haven't hit her in a while.
Jesus Christ.
Anymore. What are we talking? Like
Mike-
a tire iron?
Huh?
What are we talking? Like a
Well,
smack
no,
on
I'm
the
a
head?
man, so it was always like, you know.
What the fuck does that mean?
She's too old to be hit now.
Why
We
a
talk.
man? What does I'm a man mean?
I can't hit a teenage girl.
That's hitting a girl.
Huh?
That's actually
Yeah, that's just
hitting a
hitting,
woman.
and I'm a grown
Right.
man. I'm a 6'3", 235-pound man. There's only but so
That
much.
actually works reverse in sex, by the way.
Not with white girls though.
Oh,
They bruise
man.
easily.
Oh,
Get
man.
out. Get out.
Good movie.
Have you ever hit your kids?
I've slapped him on the wrist, yeah. But what's tough at our house, my 14-year-old will sometimes like hit and kick us.
Ooh.
Really?
Like, he'll punch his mom.
Whoa.
Why?
So
Where?
I don't. He'll punch. It usually ends up being in the arm
All
or
right, not in
something
the
like
gut. You don't hear your wife.
No,
going,
but he'll try. No, I don't hit.
I said so.
No, I don't hit her. It's
I
my
would've been
I
son.
dead.
know.
Yeah. No, he'll hit her in the gut. So usually
Do you hit
I
him
won't-
back?
I won't hit him, but I'll restrain him.
Is he big?
Right.
He's my size. We share clothes.
Yeah.
Wow. Luckily,
Yeah.
he's got a helmet on.
Yeah. No.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Michael, I am so
I don't know
sorry.
again, I'm joking.
Michael, look at me. Stay with me, Michael. I will. Michael, stay with me.
Okay.
Listen, Michael, I am so glad you're here. Stay with me,
I love
Michael.
it. It's just holy shit.
He's
I
gonna
don't know,
be
I'm
getting in his
joking.
Do you
first
know
fight.
Mark? Do you know Mark?
We know each other. If I knew the kid, I wouldn't be saying these things.
Because you know what? I
I
was
hope the
holding.
kid beats the shit out of you one day.
Yeah, send the kid to my place.
You think he's a bike messenger, but he just beats the shit out of you?
I'm glad you, because I was holding in a line of trying to say put him in like a judo suit, you know what I mean, and flip him around.
I'm glad you held it in because you're going to laugh now. Listen, fucking asshole. I haven't used this bomb bandana in 2 weeks. I think it's coming. Hey, So you.
What was that
so-
corporate laugh?
So he's
Look at that. It's like a toothpaste commercial
It's
over
real.
here.
That's movie Scopo.
It's
That's
real.
corporate.
What the fuck?
That's a perfect laugh. Deepu used to sit there and just look angry.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, you want me to just fucking scoff?
No.
behind
Nah,
this monitor?
it came out of nowhere. It was in
Michael.
my ears.
Michael, so your other kids, do you hit?
No.
No, because you're not into hitting your kids.
No.
Why would you hit your kids, DC?
I don't know. I don't have kids, so I don't know.
Are you ever gonna have kids?
No, I
You're
don't-
done.
I'm done. That's why we got married, because neither of us wanted kids. I'm a great uncle. I'm a great.
Do you hit
uncle.
them?
What are you, gay?
No, dude, I just didn't. I never wanted kids.
Look at this-
Why?
Look at this poncho.
Yeah,
He's not
we-
hitting anybody, right?
Like my entire family, we all hit. I hit my little cousins, like everybody. We all have permission to hit each other.
So yeah, I don't because I was hit too. I just
Yeah.
don't think it's. When I found that it wasn't necessary, it's really actually not good to hit your kid.
It
Even though
sometimes might be necessary, though.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not necessary. You don't have to.
You don't have to, but
You don't
it's
have
like-
to, and it does. Hitting a kid, the only thing you're teaching them is to hit other people when they feel
Yeah.
wrong.
Violence.
So all you're teaching a kid when you hit them is if somebody does something that they're not supposed to do, you can hit them.
What if he punches your wife? Like his kid punches
Kid-
the mom.
my
you
kids-
know?
listen, first of all, my kids don't like that, all right?
I'm just saying, the punching the mom thing. You know.
Kids good. No. All right, I'll tell you right now. My kid is going through a hitting thing in school.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me finish.
Bum
All
fights?
right, what's it? Max, right? All right, Max.
Well,
Who's he hitting? Other kids?
Well, no, what happens is
Where'd he learn it from?
it's a language thing. It's not hasn't learned it from anybody.
Yeah, right.
It's language. It's me. He doesn't know how to say, "Hey, that's my toy," or "Can I play with you?" or "I don't want to go there." So what they do is that the "I don't want to do this" comes up in your body. If you don't know how to say, "Jane, Miss Jane, I don't want to go inside yet. I want to stay here, please." If you don't have the words to do that, you still feel the frustration, and it just comes out. And they
Yeah.
push, or they used to, the kids will bite. When kids bite, it's not. They're just going, I don't want to go there. I want a toy, or I want. They just don't have the verbal skills yet.
Like
So
pulling your
when-
ponytail means I want to fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah. But,
You never pull little girls' pigtails in front of you?
would you go to a white school? You pull a black girl's pigtails, it comes off. Listen, I she'll beat the shit out of you.
But she knew what you meant.
True, true that.
But if you got hit as a kid, I know when I got hit as a kid, and it wasn't that much.
But can I just say something?
I didn't do it again. Whatever it was, I didn't do it again.
Okay, I taught my kid how not to hit by giving him the words. I gave him the words. So we would say, okay, he'd be playing with something. I'd go over and take it. And he'd be like, and he'd get mad. I go, are you mad because I took your toy? Yes. Say, Dad. I know it's hard to be a parent, isn't it? Say, Dad, can I please don't take my toy away? And he would go, Dad, please don't take my toy away. And I'd be like, I'm sorry, here's your toy, Max. And he'd be like, okay. And then I go, say thank you. And I'd be like, he'd go, thank you. Now he has the skills. So now when somebody takes something, he's not going to get frustrated. He's going to go, hey, can I have my toy back? And the kid's going to either give it back or not. Now, if the kid doesn't give it back, I told him, beat the shit out of the kid. But
or her.
But do you understand?
What I'm saying
now,
is,
if you hit that kid, now, if that kid comes up and hit, the other day, he fucking punched me in the stomach.
Yeah.
Mm.
and broke his arm doing it.
I should just,
He's still in there.
Right.
He got stuck in the belly button.
First of all, I'm not even bringing that up.
Stomach like poltergeist. He's in the TV.
Not bringing what up?
I have
You have a belly ring?
I have I have a belly button hernia.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I got one of those.
You
What's
got
that
one?
mean?
They suck.
Did you get yours fixed?
They said wait around, wait to see what happens. Wait
Yeah,
to see
what is that?
happens.
Don't even Google it.
They said if it turns blue, you get to the hospital. That's what they said.
That means
Google it.
That means there's a shit knot in it.
Wait,
Oh,
what? What's
God.
going on here?
Do you really want to switch topics?
Yeah, well, I'd like to know about this.
I
but
type it
we
in
talked
ba-
about hitting
uh,
kids for 20
You're never
minutes.
going to have to worry
Naval
about
hernia.
Navel hernia.
I don't have a bad one though. You can't see it.
Bad one.
It's just a little. It's when
little
you're
bump.
the walls of your intestine gets a hole in it from coughing, sneezing, a bunch of different things, and your intestines come out through the hole, out through your belly button.
Oh my God!
It's like a little knot.
Yep. Type in belly button hernia. Are you all right? Are you literally
Sorry.
retarded right now? Just go to images.
There we go.
Okay, ready? All right, now go. Now mine's not bad.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, those are bad.
That one's got an erection.
Yeah, that one's
That's
bad.
just
I don't
a
have
regular
that.
Audi belly
Oh
button.
wow!
That's not.
Oh, shit!
I don't have that.
No, that you got to go get dealt with immediately.
Yeah, no, I don't even have that.
I don't have that either.
No, I have. Where's that little the middle one right there next to the?
That's an uncircumcised
no,
penis.
Yeah.
right there. Yeah, go to that one.
So
No, not that one, you asshole. No, not that one. The one you were on when I said that one. You fucking numbskull. Oh, Lauren,
Oh,
please.
boy.
Not maybe. Mine's less than that.
Yeah.
Really? All right.
Yeah, it's not that. Mine is way less.
Does
than
it
that.
hurt?
It doesn't hurt. When it starts to hurt, you have to go.
Yeah.
That means what happens is there's a slice. Your intestines are coming out of your stomach in through the hole into your belly button.
And then it locks around. It's so it's stuck. You know. It's
Well,
like.
I push mine back in.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Oh, you can push yours back in.
I'll have to do that.
Try it right now.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Just do it right now.
Absolutely
I swear to God, you can push it right back in.
Push
Buddy.
it in.
Yeah,
You
I
can
don't
push
want to
it.
mess with it, bro. I don't
Is
wanna
it-
mess with it. It's sensitive, like me.
Well, here's the thing: is if you pick something out, it can shoot out more. Like if you
What?
put
Oh,
if you
boy.
put pressure on it, it's the most common hernia you
Yeah.
can get.
Yeah, apparently 2 people in this room have it.
Yeah.
And what? Oh, is that a hernia
On a baby?
band? What is that band right there? Oh, maybe we get that. Just keep
Like
it
a
in.
hernia with a herpy or something.
No, right there. Yeah, click on that. What is that?
Ooh.
Men's hernia support.
Hernia support.
Will you order me one of those?
Yeah.
You want one?
Order
On,
it.
hey,
Give him
me
two.
myself.
Give him two. Give
Hey.
him two.
we're in our 40s. On me, kid.
Yeah.
Like I used to buy you a beer.
Yeah.
It's
Another round.
hernia support.
I give you a nice hernia support. I got 2 of them. I'm gonna get them off.
I'm gonna get you a Yankee candle.
We came all the way around to corsets again.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah.
Those
Well-
broads you think are corset training, they just got hernias.
There you go.
Yeah,
Good shit.
it's terrible. But you get them when you get them. The other ones,
Those are brutal.
those are bad. Type in groin hernia.
Oh, those are rough.
Ooh.
Oof.
Yeah.
That'll help push mine out a
And
little
the
further.
butthole ones too. You get the butthole
Oh, the
ones.
asshole hernia. Oh, type in asshole hernia.
Hold on.
Forget
That's
about
a hernia? I thought that was a.
Yeah, these are bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, scroll down. No, stop.
Tall
Stop. Stay
people
where you
very
are.
susceptible,
Go to
by the
images.
way.
Yeah, I had
scroll
one.
down.
I had one on the left side.
Ugh.
Scroll down. Scroll.
still got
Scroll.
scar
Go
tissue
to an
from
image.
where they
Up,
sewed it
up,
down.
up there. Right there. That image. Right there. Click on that one. That's a fucking.
What the fuck is that?
Damn.
Yeah, those are the bad ones.
That's not a hernia.
That's a hernia.
Elephantitis.
That's yeah.
No, that's it.
something else.
No,
John
look,
Merrick.
it says it right there. It's a hernia.
But
Oh
why?
my
What,
God.
what? That's his intestines
Yeah,
hanging
that-
out.
Yeah, that's some of them.
That
yeah.
doesn't even fit in the man's torso.
Well, his
Oh
dick.
my
His
God.
dick goes away too. You
Yeah.
click
Falls
on that
in
one.
the sack.
Wait, is this
Yeah,
before or
look,
after?
that's
Whoa!
Yeah,
Damn.
Nice lace.
and
though.
he's not circumcised. This guy's
All right,
got
don't show the penis because I don't think we can on the YouTube. But anyways, it's terrible, right? Those are the bad ones. You don't want to
those are
get.
rough.
If you get one of those, you're in trouble.
Why?
Yeah.
When it got to the bad one, it was black. people
Why
that had
are you
it.
screaming at us?
Because it was pissing me off. That was gross.
It's
Oh
Holy
man.
shit.
It's yeah, those are bad, man. That's when you're see how that shoots down there and goes into your ball sack
Oh.
Yeah.
and just fills it up. Those are not as common, and when you get one of those, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're in trouble because you what happens with those ones, the intestines can get knotted up and then the shit gets stuck in a little piece
Yeah.
and that piece dies and then you're dead. You can die.
And that's why you hit your kids. So they
There
don't
you
get
go. Let's go back to that.
I don't.
Man,
Yeah, all right.
that,
Well,
that was an easier topic.
Sorry. I mean, I learned something, but Jesus.
I said you want to really segue into this shit.
Yeah.
And you guys went, yeah.
Well,
I'd love
now
to.
I know. We can move on.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be careful when you pick something up or you cough or
Yeah.
sneeze. I got mine from sneezing too hard and being fat.
Really?
Yeah, because I was on a all protein. I've been, because I've been on that no sugar, no grain. When you have protein shakes, and what it does, you ever pee and it's all foam?
Yes.
That's protein.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now that foam is in your stomach. That foam causes bloat. So there's no room for when you cough, you're already full. So you're pushing, and there's no room to push. So now you'll push a hole in the wall of your stomach. And I had a bad cold. Now I'm on this diet. I have this cold. I'm sneezing and really like achoo and coughing, and it ripped a hole in my stomach and there's the hernia.
All right, so hold on. Say this thing again about the foam buildup in your stomach.
Okay, when you have too much protein.
Yeah.
Okay, protein, when you piss and you see all that foam like a beer, right? That's protein.
So foam is good in your pee. It should be
Well,
getting
foam
out.
is good in pee but if you're bloated, it's not good. Like it was bloating me. I was taking these protein shakes because I wasn't eating carbs and sugars.
Right,
so I had this
right.
protein shake that I was fucking losing my mind on.
Trying to get healthy. And
Trying to get healthy. And what I did is I bloated. I filled my stomach up with all this gas, and it was bloated, and all that foam is in your stomach.
That's
and
probably what I think I got that then.
That could be discharge.
What?
What he has.
What do you mean?
Yeast infection.
You know, if you're peeing foam a lot.
Now I'm not peeing foam.
Oh,
like I
okay.
drink a lot of water, so I keep my pee clear. But I'm wondering if all of the foam is inside. And
No,
that's why
because
I
you pee
feel-
it out.
Huh?
No, if you pee, it would be foamy.
My pee is clear.
Yeah, then you don't have that.
So when you
I'm having
sneezed
trouble getting abs again.
and you ripped that hymen, did you feel it? Like, did you feel it that first rip?
I don't know. I might have. I mean, look, when I sneezed, I was sneezing like, I try to teach myself kung fu when I sneeze. Yazoo! And I
Right.
fucking really let it out.
Stop calling him a Jew.
Jesus.
He's Jewish too. I keep going to him.
So I might have done it then, because what happened was on the inside of my belly button, the wall was almost like mushy. You know, like the inside of your belly, but it's pretty tight. You know, it's a tight little belly button. But the right side of it was a little mushy. And then later that night, I felt a little bump, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I called, of course, Dr.
You were
Steve.
just randomly digging in your belly button? Were you looking for something?
No,
particular?
Looking for Max.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. That's a good question. I don't know why I was in my belly button. Maybe it's a thing I do that I didn't know I did until right now.
I mean, it's good because I didn't find. I was like in college when I found out you really supposed to clean inside there. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to clean.
I was
it.
sitting. I was sitting in a fucking recliner in college playing video games. I'm like, someone needs to take the fucking trash out, and it was just my fucking belly button because I hadn't been washing it for years, and I
Are
didn't
you
know.
fucking kidding me?
Dude, I was
the
like
belly button.
18, and I had just learned about cleaning out your belly.
What was in
button.
there? Like mac and cheese? What was in there? Like,
Just like basketball sweat.
Uncircumcised belly button.
that's exactly literally the 3-point shot for you, jizz.
Right. Yes.
Right?
Hole in one.
Right?
You think gay guys do that? Like they?
What is that? What is that?
It's a dirty belly button.
I can't look at that. I can't do it. I
I know
can't.
mine wasn't that bad. Mine was just stinking.
They're
What
extracting
the
stuff
fuck
from that one.
is in there? Is
Is
that
that growth? Is that a leaf coming out of there?
Yeah, the guy's
Yeah.
growing fucking. This cocksucker's growing a tree.
Longhorn cheese.
Wow, that's fucking gross. All right. Oh yeah, that's disgusting. They're actually pulling dirt
God
out of there.
Almighty.
Gross.
Jesus.
Gross.
Whew, I'd rather watch Scopo's act.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna say this right now. Scopo got funny.
No way.
I called him up a week ago. I had to do bananas. I called him up. I needed somebody, and I called him up. I go, "Did you get funny?" And he goes, "I did." And I go, "Okay, come this weekend." Every show he killed.
Get at it. Good for him.
Every show he killed. Every show he had a great show. He had fun with the crowd, talking. I don't know if he's been hosting, whatever he's been doing, but he's not this. So I got a big ass.
Right.
He's having fun, and I'm talking. I let the crowd speak for him. We were outside meeting and greeting, shaking hands and kissing babies after the show.
Kissing babies.
And people were walking up to him like, "You were great. You were great." And I almost went, "Really?" But but he's look. I'm he did great. He did great. And I mean, the crowd will let you know. My crowd will, especially the people that come see me, they'll be like, "Boo." And they fucking loved him because he's done shows with me, man, where it didn't go good.
Yeah,
So I stopped using him.
Man, all right, I'll switch that joke to Deepu.
Anyways, yeah, we're talking about hitting kids. I just don't think you need to hit them.
I don't think you need to hit them forever. You stop after a while. Like I said, I think
I would think you would hit. I would actually say.
I feel like
if
boys,
you're gonna,
you got to hit.
If you
longer.
hit a kid, you would hit them later
Nah,
when they're
nah,
older.
nah.
Not. Why would you hit a kid that can't?
Yeah.
You don't got to smack
No,
a
no,
baby.
no, no, no.
Don't
You're
hit
not
a
trying to.
baby,
You're
yeah.
not trying to
Yeah.
hurt them. It's just you teaching the basics up front, and then you learn how to teach them how to suppress it. It's like
Suppress?
when
What?
someone comes home from the war. Like, yeah, I taught you how to kill. Now it's time to be a civilian again.
That is the dumbest analogy.
No, wait a
Those
second.
people are
But we
doing
were
well.
defending the country.
What does that? What do you? What the?
You're turning
Did
my
you-
kids into sleeper cells.
But like, how do you? Don't you? I know growing up, I was afraid of getting hit, so it was
Yes.
a
Yeah.
deterrent.
Yeah.
It was a deterrent. I wouldn't do certain shit, especially if I did it once
out of
and I got
fear.
my ass beat.
Out of fear.
I wouldn't do it again.
Out of fear.
But I see my friends' kids,
Yeah.
and they're not scared of anything. They're like, "What? You're gonna give me a timeout? Yeah, I know it's wrong, but I'm still fucking doing it."
But then
No,
they're
no,
gonna,
no, no,
see,
no.
you call me.
You're
when-
talking about. Wait a minute. Let me just. I'm not gonna. Let me just deal with this before you fucking jump on me too. You two cocksuckers. Fucking mentally ill douchebags you are. Here's the deal. You're talking about a timeout. Okay, that's a consequence. But there's other consequences that you give the
You
kid.
take toys away.
Well,
and stuff
look,
like
you
that.
take a lot of things away,
Yeah.
and it will affect the child. You can go, I'm going to count to 5, and that will fuck them up for some reason. We're talking about a 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old.
Yeah.
This
I'll
stop.
talk about later. a
Hang
little
on,
bit.
though. It's because later on, the reason why they are later on the way they are, and Mike, please chime in, is because you did what you did early. Okay? So when you teach your kid about anger, and you teach your kid about rage, and you teach your kid fear, then when they're older is when they're like, go fuck yourself. But if you teach your kid at a young age, they can use their words. They can negotiate. You can talk. You don't have to right from wrong. These things they're going to have when they're a little older. Now, are they going to have their own personality? Are they going to be who they are? Absolutely. I'm not saying it works every fucking time.
Yeah,
but I'm
100%.
saying that you have to give your kid a shot.
Sure. You
And
give it a
now,
shot.
you can't come out of the fucking womb going, this kid's going to be a fucking asshole. Whack, shut the fuck. Don't do that. I said no. You're going to get a spank. You can now later in life, if your kid's beating the shit out of your wife at 14, you might go, hey, knock it the fuck off. But even in that case, he's not abusing his kid. He's hugging him, stopping him, knowing that it's not his fault.
I think you're missing. What I'm trying to say is you
Hang
got
on one sec. Hang on. I just want to hear what you have to say.
Well, when my oldest son was younger, he was very difficult. He was always a really difficult kid, and there were some times when we disciplined him, like with a spanking.
Right.
And I regret doing that.
do
now.
hit him.
You regret it. Why?
Because now he's violent and he
Right.
hits.
Aha.
And I
So you taught him
I taught him
physical violence.
Yeah, and I wish we'd never done that.
Did you teach him when to use it and when not to?
What are you, fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Karate, exactly.
Shut the fuck
But that's
up.
what I'm teaching. That's what you're teaching because
You're not.
you gotta let them know there's some people that you can handle shit with words, and then there's gonna be other people that you can't, and you gotta be prepared to deal with that situation also.
Yeah, I taught him don't
when
hit
Max
me,
has
but hit your mom.
Yeah,
That's what I taught
no,
him.
dude. When
Why
your
would
son,
you teach him that?
No, I didn't.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
When your son is calling you,
You really don't know improv, do you?
because some guy from Long
Fucking
Island,
yes, no, right out of you.
Yeah.
when some guy from Long Island rips a cab from your kid, and your dad calls you, and your son calls you, goes, I don't know what happened. I counted to 5.
Say that again. A rips a cad from what?
Some fucking
Okay, go ahead. You do it.
Italian dude
Italian.
who's grew up fighting.
Make him Greek.
All right, yeah. Some
Spiros.
Greek
His name
guy.
is
Yeah,
Spiros.
Spiros.
Thank
He threatens to slap your kid if he doesn't let the fucking cab go. All right.
Why is the cab going somewhere? What do you mean the cab?
Because your
going?
son went to hail a cab and then someone jumped in front of him and stole it.
Right.
And threatened him with violence. And your son calls you like, I don't know what happened. I counted to 5 and he didn't get the fuck out the cab.
Yeah. Okay. So get the next cab.
You want your son to just get walked around like that?
He ain't
Huh?
getting walked around like that because now, me personally, right? You know when my rage and violence will come out? You know when I'll fucking cut somebody's head off with a fucking CD? When I'll fucking murder somebody? When my wife or my child or somebody I love is in jeopardy.
But you know how
But
to do that.
let me finish.
You know how
let
to
me
do it.
finish. When somebody I know how to do it because I was abused. When somebody, like anybody, some dude jumps in front of me and gets a cab and takes it, okay, I fuck you. And I punch him in the face. Falls, hits his head, fucking dead. I go to jail. My son has no dad. My wife has no husband. They have to move wherever the fuck they have to move because they don't have money. And I'm in fucking jail because of some moron that tried to bully me. Who gives a fuck?
Why didn't
now,
you teach Max to leave the scene?
I step out of that situation. The guy takes the cab. I get the next one. I go home to my fucking family.
Yeah.
Now a guy breaks into my house. I'll fucking murder him. I have no problem.
But that's not what you're teaching your son. You're teaching your
Huh?
son, hey, get out of here. I'm going to count to 5, and you better be gone.
No, I'm not. I'm teaching my son, okay, that there's a time and a place for everything. If somebody is going to hurt you, my kid goes to Taekwondo, right? I'm teaching him.
He's getting hit.
I'm teaching him.
You're letting somebody else hit him.
Nobody hit.
No, you're not hitting him.
Buddy, he's 3.5. They're not hitting. They're
You
just
should be.
They're going hey, and learn how to fucking count in Korean to 10. Fucking asshole.
There are kids in the projects right now who are hitting each other.
My kid is learning that. My kid is learning discipline. My kid's learning. Yes, he's learning he's gonna learn how to throw a punch.
Right.
He's gonna how to fucking defend himself. But he's also gonna, by doing that, he's gonna learn that he doesn't really need to. And if someone's gonna hurt him, he'll be able to defend himself or get out of it. But I would never teach my kid if somebody took a cab. Now, give me an example that's better than a hand.
We're doing the same thing. I just don't have the budget for karate, okay? I'm not at that level in my career yet, so I have to teach him myself.
Buddy, it's not that expensive.
I didn't wait until I was 40, okay?
I'm just saying that you don't.
But it doesn't have to be like abuse of a child his whole fucking life. Like, it sounds like from you had a really bad experience, and that's color, and you're turning around 360 degrees and saying, I'm not going to spank my kid because I had a really bad experience growing up.
No, that's not. I'm not living. See, that's living my life through my kid. I'm not doing that. I don't think you should live your life through because this happened to me. It's never going to happen to you. I'm doing what people, doctors, and everybody have written about and said you should not do this. There's no book that says hit your kid. Get me the book that says it's okay to hit your kid, and I will fucking read it, and I'll start whacking that little fucking queen
as
right
soon as
now.
my book deal comes through and it gets published, I will bring it to you.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sign
I
it.
understand what you're saying.
So you're talking about.
I think they're levels, though. I think they're levels.
Dude?
I just think they're levels, dude.
There's nobody in the kid industry at all that will say it. So you have that hit
the kid industry.
Yeah, I'm talking about doctors and teachers and people who dedicate their lives to raising fucking children.
Okay.
There's nobody that says hitting your kid is necessary and you should do it. Or there's times and places to hit your kid. Now, look, I'm not saying if you spank your kid.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What do you think? I'm just coming home like, hey, how was school today? Plow. Like, nah, that's not happening.
But I'm saying I don't think you really need to.
Yeah, and it's also spanking your kid is not how they learn how to defend themselves.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, but my dad was really rough on me, and it stopped.
Yeah, but you're a hoe.
I know, but
But
you
it
loved
stopped
it.
me from doing things.
It stops you from doing
Yeah.
shit you shouldn't.
It didn't.
I've
It
never
didn't.
done
She's
it.
banging everybody.
I'm
kidding.
Well, no, I think it just all because you never know what world they're going to end up in, and learn how to
Well,
deal
what
with the
world?
consequences.
What world? I mean, look. Are you saying that where your kid is growing up is a tougher world than
No,
my kid's growing up?
But I can't.
Because it is. I live in Westchester, Bestchester, baby.
I can't, but I can't
You know
stop
how nice
them.
my mall is?
And this is deja vu because we had this conversation last time I was here. This,
Did we?
Yeah, yeah.
About hitting kids?
Yeah.
This is the same show.
Yeah,
Lewis
Lewis
was,
was-
yeah,
yeah,
Lewis was
yeah,
on here.
yeah.
But that's the thing.
All right, let's switch it up,
Yeah,
you fuck.
I can't control where the fucking kids go, you know?
What do you mean?
Like when I'm not with them and they need to defend themselves. Like if you like you said, you jumped to defend your child when someone banged on the fucking window because
Yes.
that was your natural instinct.
I should have got out of the car and go, what are you doing? And he would have been like, well, you almost hit my mother. I'd be like, buddy, I would never do that. I mean, in a perfect world.
In a perfect
I
world.
could have walked out.
And
But
then you guys would
that's
have both went, I'm white, and his laugh would have came out.
first of all.
That is freaking me out.
I think you like it, Mark.
Tony, everybody.
That's
Tony,
what
the
he
TV.
sounds like.
Tony, the TV looks great, by the way.
Tony.
You are the man. Tony is the motherfucker who put this whole studio
Wow.
together.
You think he
did a
hits
good
people?
job.
Tony would hit his kid. Tony, come here for a second. Tony, would you hit your kids if you had kids and he was and not being good or disobeying? Would you hit him?
Oh shit! Well,
Tony, stop. Tony, where are you from? What nationality?
Mexico.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's why he's hanging TVs.
What the fuck? That was Mark. What's wrong with you?
All right.
Oh, Jesus
I got a
Christ.
problem. I'm sorry. I just say funny things. What can I do? I'm sorry.
How's it?
I love Mark. Don't ever change, Mark. Don't ever change.
I don't know. I mean, look, man. I have a friend of mine who you would never think would hit his kid. Little thin dude.
White guy?
Really white guy. I mean, whiter than white. Whiter than fucking Mike White. Whiter than him white. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Thin guy, and you would never think he spanks his kid, but he spanks his fucking kid.
Yeah.
Gives him a whack.
Is he married?
I know
to him?
2 guys like
Married?
that.
Two of they're
Married,
Italian breed.
married, house,
Think
and
his-
they will spank their kid.
Think his wife is satisfied sexually?
Look, I don't know where this. I don't know where this fucking urban night is going. Whatever
The urban myth strikes again.
whatever crowd work you're doing with me right now, I don't get it, but I don't want to fall victim to your horse shit.
So what do you do for a living?
What do you do? Well, I don't know how I became the guy with the shitty shirt in the front row, but go fuck yourself. Listen, again, let's promote your show. Amazing show tomorrow night. Wednesday night, anybody in the chat room,
Please come out.
please spread the word. Go to YouTube right now, go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, tweet it out. It's at the Comedy Cellar.
Fat Black Pussy.
The New York. What is the Comedy Cellar Twitter thing?
The Comedy Cellar.
At NYC. On Twitter, it's up there. Retweet the link. Buy some tickets. Come down.
Awesome.
It's upstairs. Very intimate room. Really sexy room. I love it. I'm actually doing my hour there.
Cool.
When?
Your hour? You
Yeah.
didn't tell me.
Oh, you shook. Yeah, you went. Yeah.
No, I was.
I can't stand you.
You got a new hour already?
I got a new hour.
All
Damn, that was
right.
quick.
Yeah, but it's 30 minutes. I think 28 minutes of it is about jizz.
And the rest is
So I'm gonna-
not beating your
know.
child.
And the rest is about a 1-year-old max.
It's a weird hour. I mean, and this is what happens when
You gotta hurry.
well,
Jizz is your hot pockets.
it really this one because I just wound up writing a lot of stuff about technology and technology
And
for me
jizz.
and jizz go together.
Yeah.
Well,
It's supposed to keep it separate, though.
I don't know.
I love it.
I know.
love it.
Apple's working on merging them together.
Well, I got over an hour, and it's
Awesome.
It is awesome, but a lot of it is it's starting to come together because some of it is from a year and a half ago, and where I was there is not where I am now.
Yeah.
My kids, everything's different. I evolve when you evolve all the time. I think your jokes kind of
Yeah,
evolve
sure.
too. So I got stuff even on my last special I did. It was like there was stuff in that was from 2 years before, 3 years before, and at the end there was this other stuff that was brand fucking new from having the kid, and it wasn't the same type of shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can't make it the same material because I don't do setup punch tag. I kind of hide my setup punch tag as in stories.
Yeah.
So you kind of think I'm just talking and making it up. And I kind of add a bunch of different forms. Like I do, I act it out. I do my wife's character, but the jokes are hidden in stories. And along with improv, like I'll dip into the crowd. I don't have to, but I will. And it brings it all together. And that it's changed. So, but now I got this hour and I have to cut off a lot of stuff. Now you have to do the work. Now
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go in and I'm going to have to lose this fucking
But
5
you got the
minute
meat
chunk.
of it. You got the meat of it.
I got the
That's-
meat of
that's
it, but some of the meat, a lot of it's the meat. It tastes like jizz, so I can't.
Cured meat.
I'm going to work it out at the Fat Black Pussycat. Tell us about the show again tomorrow night.
Oh,
there,
dude,
buddy.
it's tomorrow night at 8:30. It's a great show. We're doing New York stories. So they're all. There's one about one dude he used to be a detective. There's a baby story. There's a great baby story. There's Subway stories. There's all kinds of. So we're doing New York stories. I'm gonna host it.
Are you filming it?
Nah. Oh yeah. We are filming little bits
Glad
and
you know
pieces.
about- glad you know
little,
about your show.
little bits and pieces. Little bits and
Yes.
pieces. So it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be a great show, and it's what I love to do. Man. Tell
Tomorrow
those
night,
stories.
man.
Yeah.
He's the best. I mean, DC, man. I mean, he gets on stage, and all of a sudden, it's this long. you can't do 5-minute sets,
No.
DC.
No, man.
You can't.
No.
You need at least a 15, 20-minute DC set.
Well,
because
there'll be some monsters tomorrow. They'll be good.
it's
going to
be great. So tomorrow night, And then, of
Thanks
course,
for
your
plugging.
shows are selling. I'm doing my hour run there on the 9th.
Awesome.
So, and we get the Laughable show at the Village Underground on the 22nd.
That'll be
The
great.
22nd, me, Norman, List.
Sweet.
Who else? J Train.
Dave Temple.
Yeah.
Dave.
We need a black guy. Who else is on Laughable?
I don't know. We
Soder-
do need a
Soder's
black
not on.
guy. So no, he's not. But anyways, it's the new app, laughableapp.com. iOS people go get it right now.
Sweet.
It's the only way to listen to
Oh
podcasts.
yeah.
Sweet.
And especially this one too, because you're going to get everybody. I don't know. I think we've covered it all.
What,
It
do
was
we
all
get
over.
plugs?
Oh, we haven't got there yet.
Oh, I thought you. I thought
No,
you were
we're not.
plugging.
We're not. No, I just plugged that in the middle of the show. We might not even be
we're
done
gonna,
yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're about
shit.
to talk about what's making you so racist, man. What's going on with you, man?
I just try to keep it all even.
He Don Rickles it.
I make fun of everybody. Yeah.
Oh, is that the way it works?
That's how it
I
works.
feel like.
Are
yeah.
you? Do you ever want kids?
Ah.
No.
I
Please say
think
no.
about. I have the fantasy of having like that 16-year-old. We're hanging out, but then I don't want to. I don't want to do all the work with the baby, and then when he's 36.
I don't think you have to worry about that. I think a 16-year-old will find you.
What are you saying, Mike?
I don't think 16 is the good part. I think
Really?
the good
Oh,
part
really?
is when they're 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
That's the
all
good
right.
part.
Well, everybody says, this is the weird thing with me. Everybody says, enjoy this thing because this is the best. And the one I've enjoyed every single part of it.
Yeah.
Even the 3 to 4 is there's no terrible 2s. It's actually 3 to
Threes,
5.
yeah.
3, 4, 5 is when they're really bad. 3 to 4 is really
Best part is
motherfucker-
when they sign that NBA contract. That's when you come back into their life. Hey.
They're lucky.
Right.
Mine's become a fucking assistant manager at a Best Buy.
Because he's
I'm
not
really-
hitting
No,
people.
yeah.
I'm
yeah,
really,
right.
I'm really. Well, that's what I'm worried about. That's the one thing you talk about this. The one thing I'm worried about by being a good dad is I'm not going to fuck him up enough to have talent.
Right. You got to molest.
I mean,
You got to do it. Oprah, Tyler Perry.
if she doesn't write that down, she'll literally, I want
You gotta
leave the
molest.
show. Leave the show.
That's the name of the new hour. You got to
You
molest.
got to molest, folks.
Well, no. The name of the new house, true story.
Just
It's
send them
not-
off.
Not named.
You got to molest.
No, got him molest.
Send 'em
I
off.
would sell 500,000 copies if it was.
Yes,
Got 'em
you
molest.
would.
I had that joke in my act where I talk about how fat guys never get arrested. It's always in shape guys that I would never do anything you have to escape from.
Uh-huh.
I go, but fat guys, well, they do molest. The only guys in jails are molesters.
Right,
Just
right.
very because that doesn't take that much effort.
Yeah.
With their hernia belly buttons.
I mean, look at Jared Fogle. He was fat.
Yeah.
He still went back to molesting.
Yeah.
It's in his genes.
It's in his genes. But that joke never gets a laugh. All you hear,
Really?
one guy goes, ha ha. One molester in the back
Oh,
will
that's
go.
funny. That's good.
Let's do that comedy shows.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, do you know something?
They love comedy. They need a laugh.
Well, I really am. I do worry about that. That my kids are going to be so healthy that they're good. They're just going to be, regular mediocre people.
Right. Well,
Because
adjusted.
what fucked us up
Yeah.
is what made us good.
Yes.
Exactly.
But
Right?
is this? Do you want your kid doing this?
Ooh.
I don't know. Do I? I love it.
Yeah.
I love
would you
it.
rather him, like he said,
Yeah, buddy.
doing a schedule at
I have-
Best Buy?
I have 2 cars and I live in Westchester. I have a nice house.
Okay, all right.
No, I'm
All
kidding.
right.
No.
I've got 5 in a
You want-
one-bedroom or
you want-
2-bedroom apartment in Queens. So yeah.
Well, yeah, but
different
here's the
story.
deal. You could move up to Westchester and have a house if you wanted, but you just don't want to live in Westchester.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely. You could live in Queens. I could live in Queens too, but I'd have to get an apartment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could move up there, but you like the city life with your kids.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
you
right.
do.
Yeah,
You can,
yeah,
that's fine. I just didn't like it anymore.
Yeah.
And I grew up in the suburbs. I grew up in Boston in a house with parks and cars and shit. So I forgot about that because I spent 16 years in Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
And then when I got up there, I was like, oh my God, this is the best ever.
Right.
I get to drive into my driveway and leave my bags in the car
Nice.
and the
Right.
windows down and fucking sit on my front lawn and smoke a cigar and wave
right.
to Dolores, my lovely Irish Italian neighbor. Hi,
Yeah.
Bobby. Hi, Dolores.
It's
I have a
nice.
tree swing.
You
I have
could probably-
barbecues.
Probably take a shit with the door closed. You got a bathroom that's big enough?
I
That's all-
do.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I do. I have 2.
We're open.
I have
Roll
two.
the dice. Roll the dice.
Well, I have
We're
But it's a
open.
choice, right?
Ah,
It's a
my dumb wife
necessity,
put
yeah.
a barn door on the fucking bathroom. So you shit and it's kind of still open.
Yeah.
Yeah, guests never want to shit at my house.
I'd be into
That's
it.
a good thing, though. That's a good thing.
I remember Amy was like, "Where's the bathroom?" I'm like, "Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I should videotape this."
Just behind the cow.
A house that actually DC helped me. Remember?
Yeah, that was great. That was great, man. That was great.
What helped you? What?
Well, DC, the story is this, and I've told it before. The night I got my kid home from the hospital, I got in a fight with a bum, a homeless person. Walking, this black dude walking down the street, flip flops, no shirt, jeans, kicked my dog.
Oh shit!
So now I'm on my phone. I have my dogs. It's 2 a.m. I have my dogs on the leash. They're not blocking. You can get around.
Yeah.
But I was on the phone with my mother. I'm exhausted. I just had a kid. I'm fucking twisted.
Yeah.
I'm twisted, and I hear, my dog. This guy kicks my dog. And I go, "What? Are you fucking nuts?" And he goes, "Watch your dogs, motherfucker." And I was like, and I just, it all came out. It just all came out. And I was nose to nose, and he wasn't having me either. He was like, "Fuck you, bitch." I was like, "Fuck you, you fucking." And it escalated, and I was like, "Oh, fuck it. I'm going to fucking rip you fucking." And he's like, "Fuck." And it got to, I
To
actually.
the departed.
I got my boss, and I probably would have got my ass beat too. I mean, just because this guy would have probably, at this point,
Hit you with a flip flop or some shit.
I had 2 fucking dogs with me. What am I
Yeah.
gonna do? I'm gonna let my dogs go? I'm gonna have to,
Homeless people, they want to get knocked out.
well, this guy, he goes like this. This is the funny part. I'm like, "Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking, I'll kill you right the fuck now." And he looked at me and he went, "You don't like black people?" And I went, No. I love. I go, "What are you talking about?" I got Keith Robinson, Kevin Hart. You know Kevin Hart? I call him Lil Kev. That's how close we are.
Modi?
And, Modi. I was just starting naming all the black people.
Yeah.
He literally did that. He was like, "You don't like black people, motherfucker!" Screamed it, and I was like, "Whoa, no! I love. I can fucking love black people." What are you talking about?
Funny. He kicked your dog.
Yeah, and that's when I felt
You had
a
to get
pinch on
out.
my shoulder. My Polish or Russian superintendent woman went, "Bobby, you don't want to do this."
Whoa.
And I was like,
Yeah.
She goes, "You have baby now. You go home, take care of baby."
And then she handled him.
That's awesome.
I called up DC Benny the next day,
Yeah.
who does real estate, has his real
Yeah.
estate license. That's how smart he is. He's not only one of the funniest guys in the world. He's fucking does real estate. Called him up. I said, "I go, how long would it take me to get out of this situation and get a house?" Because I didn't have enough money in the bank at that point to just go buy a new house. I had to sell my house,
Yeah.
get out of it, rent a house,
Great
and then
apartment,
buy a
too.
house.
Great
Oh, my
apartment.
apartment was the shit.
Looked
47th,
it up with the
47
oh,
between
yeah.
9th and 10th.
Oh,
I had
man.
Cross showers, whatever that
I had
cross.
five shower heads.
Whoa, well,
Bench.
it's a
It
big
was
body.
incredible.
I got it when I was thin, you motherfucker.
And you wondering how Kim keeps that ass clean. 5 shower heads, baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to sell. I said, "How long?" He goes, 6 months, buddy, at the minimum.
Yeah, I
I think
did.
it was 6 months to the day. I go, "Let's go."
And then we got you the Siegfried and Roy guys.
They got me 2 fucking lion tamers from Vegas.
Well,
We'll sell this quick.
Yeah. Well, I had to keep on top of those guys. I had to keep on top of those guys. You would call me. I had to talk you
I was
off the
mad.
ledge.
I was mad
I
at
had to
these
talk you off
fucking-
the ledge and then be
Well,
like,
'cause
look,
he
you
did it-
motherfuckers, do it. Do this right. It's my friend. Do it right. And they're like, but it's,
Well, he wanted
you
to
know.
do. He goes, "We should put it on for like 650 or something like that."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Do 7. We'll come down."
Yeah, they
You
called
start-
me.
Right,
They would
right.
call me and be like, he wants to do 7. I'm like, listen, do what he says. You know,
And I was right.
Yeah.
I was fucking right. These
Yeah.
cocksuckers. We went here and we wound up there instead of starting there and going here. We're gonna go down. When
Yeah.
you're selling a house, you're going the fuck down.
Right.
From whatever you're not, unless the market's crazy and everybody wants you. Your house.
You had a
is-
good shot at selling
Oof,
it at
exactly.
your ask. So
and I
mean,
sold it and I
they
got
just
my
wanted
money.
to move quick. So
I know they did because they didn't want to do the fucking work.
Yeah,
They didn't because I sent somebody
Yeah.
I sent somebody in to go in and make sure they would do, and they
Yeah.
were fucking lollygagging. They walked in and they weren't even talking to them about the apartment.
Who, you
Cocksuckers.
send one of your black friends?
Nah, not them. No, not
Hold on, did you just say you don't have any?
They wouldn't do that.
But you got out, dude. You got out.
I got out. And I wound up going up right where I was going to live. Noam, the guy who owns a comedy cellar, a friend of mine, good friend of mine, had his new house, but he still had his old house that he was paying for. I mean, it was paid for, but the taxes up there are like fucking $2,500 a month.
Yeah,
Jeez.
crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
So I go, "Dude, your house is sitting there. You're paying let me rent it." And he goes, "All right." So I rented his house, 5-bedroom house, amazing house, for like $2,500 a month.
Wow.
While I looked for my house.
Uh-huh.
Then I found my house, and I went to the real estate guy, and I didn't want to use those two guys from you. I went to the guy who was selling it. I go, you're my guy.
Yeah.
So you're making the whole commission, baby. I go, you just get me a good deal. You don't have to fuck these people, but don't fuck me.
Yeah.
And we got an insane deal.
And then you sent me the video. He sent me the video of your first day driving to the house after you closed on it.
Yeah.
Driving up the driveway. It was
almost
awesome,
6
man.
months to the day.
It was awesome.
I mean, 6 months to the day I got the house because of
Yeah.
DC Benny.
Man,
And,
I can't believe a hobo kicked your wife.
It's just,
I'm going hard today.
Hey, Norman's one of the funniest people walking the planet. That's why I swear to God, I'm telling you, they made him at Comic Relief.
Yeah.
That's why Robin Williams hung himself. He didn't want. He was like, we shouldn't let him onto the world. He's too crazy. He's mean. He's not ready. And then Billy Crystal, we gotta let him out. And then Whoopi was like, we should. And then now here he is. All right, guys, great show today.
Awesome.
Really a little crazy at the beginning, I think.
I wasn't here for that.
A little talky.
You were here. Once you put your headphones on, you got it. You know how radio works.
Thanks, dude, for the plug. Appreciate it.
You got it. Hey, man, great meeting you. I mean, what an interesting life you have.
Oh,
and,
thank you.
And you know, and I'm glad everything's going well for you too now, right?
Yeah, I think everything is good. I'm happy. I feel engaged in my life.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. So
Yeah.
so thank you.
You get engaged in your life. You got a great family. What an interesting fucking story. And you're doing comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, you stuck to it. You made a hard choice, and now you're back in your son. You're in your son's life fully. Not that you never were, but you know you're a family. That's a crazy, great story in my book.
And you live in New York City, and funny guy, and his show is amazing, by the way. The bowling alley show is incredible.
Is that what it's called?
Where's the bowling alley show?
So hey, DC, you're doing it in a couple
Hey!
weeks.
Awesome. How about that?
It's called. It's a franchise of a show we started in Chicago called Comedians You Should Know.
First of all, I fucking love that show.
Great show.
I'll tell you why it's a great show. These guys weren't getting stage time. The clubs weren't letting them up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And they went, okay, go fuck yourself.
Awesome.
They found a room, and this is where alternative comedy, it's not different styles of comedy.
Alternative
it's just
venue.
alternative venue came
Right,
from.
right.
It's not like they're not telling jokes. They're fucking telling jokes.
Sure.
Just they had to find a place to do it. These people, these guys in Chicago did it, and it wound up being a hit, sold out, big.
Awesome.
Now it's a franchise. I didn't know it was that great for you, man.
Yeah.
I love that. Are you part of the
Yeah.
original guys?
I'm one of the guys who started in Chicago. Yeah, and then moved out here about a year and a half ago.
Get the fuck. Oh my god, I
fantastic.
like you even more now.
Oh, thanks.
That's great, man. Will you come back on?
I'd love to.
Awesome, man. Yeah, great to have you on. And what do you got? Plug your stuff.
Comedians You Should Know at the Bowling Alley, Gutter Bar in Brooklyn every Wednesday night.
One of
9
the
o'clock.
greatest logos too. I love the
Yeah,
fucking logo.
good logo.
God damn it, makes me angry when I see it. Wish I could put you know what, dude. But it's not enough. It's just too much. What else? What's your Twitter?
At Mike Lebovitz.
Right underneath there. Right there. It's at Mike Lebowitz.
Lebovitz.
There we go. You're under your name. Check him out. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank
What do you got, my friend? My
Dave.
black friend. I'm using you next time too. So
Oh,
I get into
sweet,
a fight.
sweet. Yeah, I'll fight for you, Bobby.
Will you really?
Yeah.
Would you fight for me?
Afterwards. I'll fight for anybody.
I can buy you dinner.
Yeah, I got a lot of aggression to get out. I mean,
Yeah, just stop doing it on your kids.
I don't hit my kids.
I'm
I'm
kidding.
doing pull-ups and push-ups in the park now. That's helping.
That's
I'm at muscle-ups now. You know what I mean? Over the bar. You know, with the big guys out there in the park. So
Good. Yeah, you
that's
look
helping
good.
me out.
You look big.
I'm trying, man.
You look good, man.
It's not helping me
Jesus.
with stage at all. Like I'm not getting booked as a result.
Don't get too big because
Huh?
it does affect. Nobody wants to laugh at a
The
fucking guy. that-
sooner I get on, the less I have to do push-ups and pull-ups to deal with my issues.
Jesus Christ.
But DaveTempleComedy.com is the website. You
Yep.
can check out all my tour dates
Yeah.
or road gigs, whatever.
Road gigs, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
What else you got?
Very funny.
the sold out show this weekend in Philly at the Urban
Hey.
Saloon.
It's already sold out.
Yeah. Man, my guys that are from Center City Comedy. We're
Love
doing a
those
thing down in
guys.
Philly, yeah. So that's already sold out this
So you
weekend.
guys still doing the podcast?
Yeah. The podcast's still going on.
Right.
Center City Comedy Podcast. I got my own podcast to do by myself called First World Problems.
Yeah. You know what? Promote that one, dude.
Yeah. You can follow me on social media at I'm Dave Temple across all social media platforms where it really matters.
Oh, right.
It's just something that I do.
I like that. Wow, you got all the fucking. You got a lot
But
improv at the end.
check the dates on the website, man. I'm actually going to Calgary in May.
Whoa.
To
Calgary's
do
beautiful.
The Laugh Shop. That's my first time getting up there.
That's great.
And what else I got next weekend? The 12th, I'm at the World Cafe Live in Philadelphia. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Philly, a lot of Philly stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting a
Good.
little love back there. I'm in Brooklyn tomorrow, though, at the Brooklyn Stand-Up Show, which is in Bergen. What's that? Did I got something on my chin?
Oh no, I'm just scratching.
That's
You're
weird
good.
to do
Is-
it. Make eye contact. And
I was just gazing at your skin. Is that Carrie Codette's show?
Yeah.
That show's
Are you on
amazing.
that tomorrow?
No, I did it last one. It was amazing.
Okay,
I've
yeah.
never been invited to any of these. I never get invited. I mean, I
Really?
literally have all these comics on. I never get an invite to any
You
show.
had Carrie Cadet on here?
No, I don't know, but I would. But I've never been
I
invited.
think she
What
just
the fuck?
won. Just won.
She
the
just won.
Carolines.
Yeah, she just won the March Madness thing. at
Why? What?
Get
the?
her on. She's funny.
I will.
All right. And very
Yeah, get her on.
sexy.
Do you
if I
know
may
her?
say so.
Yeah, I met her. She's
Okay, cool. Have her on. How sexy is Lauren?
Stop.
Yeah.
How sexy is fucking movie Scopo?
Oh,
Crazy.
yeah.
Stop it.
That looks like a
Let's-
character on
Stop
Family
it.
Guy.
That
And
5
Bobby,
o'clock shadow. Yeah.
you have an open invite to do our show, of course.
That's all I was waiting for. That's all I was
Yeah,
waiting
that's
for.
all
I mean, the pause was a little long. I'm glad it took you.
There you go.
Talking about movie Scopo and Laura.
Buddy, I would love to come down. I would absolutely.
great.
I'm gonna give you my. We'll exchange info at the end of the show.
Awesome.
What do you got besides everything?
No, things are slim right now.
Good.
Doing the garden again? No. No, got some dates coming up. I'm in Denver, Comedy Works, and my special comes out in May. So tune in for that on the
Yay.
12th, Comedy Central.
Awesome.
And yeah, check out my podcast with Joe List. Tuesdays with Stories.
Which we're doing tonight.
Yes, it's gonna be
Live.
a live one. It's gonna hot. we got
Sold out.
Netflix is coming. Comedy Central's coming.
Jesus.
IFC's coming. So bring the heat, Bob.
Buddy, I got to
Yeah.
fucking. I got to. Dude, I got nothing. I didn't know.
No,
I
you'll
didn't,
just be you. You'll
buddy,
be
I didn't
fine.
know it's tonight though. You guys are dressing in suits.
Yeah.
I got to fucking look what I'm wearing.
Talk about it. Save it.
We'll
Save
go to the
it.
store real quick. We'll go to the store.
Yeah, hit a J. Crew.
Come on.
J. Crew doesn't have my size.
We'll go.
I have a fucking belly button hernia. They're not gonna fucking hide that. I hope it
Throw a
comes out
sock
during
on
the
it.
show.
All right, hit a big and tall, whatever you got to do.
That's good. I gotta fucking sit next to you fucking two up and comers.
Yeah, we'll look like a 101.
Uh,
So yeah, check that out. And,
you know, take that on you.
there we go. Right on the way out.
The number 10. That's the number 10 joke. Just
Well,
rehashed.
I added a 1.
I know you did. You fucking
I
hack.
updated it.
I love you, buddy. You're one of the funniest dudes
thanks.
I know, and thanks for coming on.
Love you too. Thanks for having me.
DC, what do you got, baby doll?
Just real DC Benny on Instagram, and that's where I post shit. I got the podcast with Ben Bailey.
Yes.
From
Oh,
Cash
Ben
Cab.
just sent me some dates.
Yes, Tall But True. We
Yes.
do that. That's on benbailey.com. And
Yeah.
there's a bunch of we just had Lou Diamond Phillips on there. That was hilarious.
Whoa.
And,
La Bamba.
Yeah, and
Longmire, actually.
Longmire, exactly.
Yeah.
He told a great story about doing Young Guns, almost getting killed on Young Guns.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
And I'm around, man. I'm around the city.
Yeah.
We're doing this.
Be funny if you
Story
just
show.
died right now. If Mark poisoned you because he was jealous of your career path, taking off in your 40s.
But that's it. Yeah, and DCBenny.com. They can see clips and all that kind of
Yeah,
shit.
you know he does a
whatever.
lot of clips and a lot of funny stuff. One of the greatest guys in the business, one of my friends, and
My
thanks for
man,
coming
Bobby. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
on. You
man.
got it. Hey, you, Mindy. How you doing, Mindy?
Great. This was awesome. This
Yeah.
was amazing.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was great. I
We-
love it.
You still love me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen you before. I've seen you live.
I
I've seen-
know, but sometimes when you come in here, you're like, oh, I like Mark better now because he's younger and skinnier. And,
That's great. This
you
was
know, because if I knew you were coming, I would have loaded up with just chubby, old, unsuccessful guys that don't have a shot.
Just a
I've
bunch of
seen
Mike
Mark a ton,
Lawrences.
though. I've
Oh, you
seen-
have?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I get you. All right.
We go
good.
way back.
What do you mean way back?
Oh, I took her anal virginity.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Mark's been swinging for the fences
know.
all day today, baby.
Oh, that
Home
wasn't
run
even-
derby. I love it, man.
That wasn't a joke.
Did you really have anal with Mark?
No.
Have you ever been with Mark?
No.
Did you ever kiss Mark?
No. not
Look
yet.
at me. What'd you say? Not yet? Would you kiss Mark?
Who wouldn't?
Oh,
Me?
jeez.
Oh, all right.
Why? You like out of all the guys in here?
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
it's
All
always
right, all
this
right.
game. Wait, why'd you bring the beer in?
Oh, I got to do a photo with all you guys with some Bud Light. It's a whole thing.
I'm not fucking helping you with Bud Light. Am I getting money? No, you know, I'm fucking dude. I'm Bob Kelly.
All right, well, I'll get these guys.
Well, no, you're not getting them either. It's my show.
Well, get them on the stairwell.
No, that's my stairwell. Hey,
right.
what are you doing, Bud? You have a
They hit me up.
For what?
They said, hey, take some photos with Bud Light. We'll throw you some cash.
Yeah, well, tell them to call me too.
I will, but you're sober.
Dude, so what?
All right.
I'll sell weed on the show if I have to. I got a 3-year-old almost 4.
When the hernia people hit me up, I'll give them your number.
Don't make me laugh that hard. It almost popped out again.
They got the alien.
Why
thing.
would I think she would even want anything? I'm talking about my hernia coming out. My intestines come out. She'll blow me and she'll get hit in the head by a fucking hernia.
It's like the things that kill cows, you know.
What do you got for me, baby?
Your dates?
Oh, I want to open this real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I got a fan sent me this.
Oh, look at that.
Let's just open this. Woodrow Cower. What is it? Cower? How do you spell that? Should hand it to him. You're dumber than me. Give me that. Give me that. Here,
Hold on.
read that. Let me give it to you.
Okay.
You'll read it. You're smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm okay.
Who's it from?
I do know
Who's
how
it
to
from?
read. Woodrow Cowher.
Oh, I read it right. Give it back.
Yeah, okay.
Let's sell
I thought I
yourself
was-
short, man.
Woodrow. All right, he sent me this. This is. Let's see what this says. Ooh, I like it already. It's. Oh, this
Did they draw
guy's
a picture of it?
great. Oh my God, this is the original.
Look at
drawing.
that. Wow, look at that. That's nice.
That is
He drew that?
beautiful.
That's
yeah.
beautiful. That
Oh
is-
my God.
That should be on money. Look at that.
That
thing.
is
Yeah.
beautiful, man. I am going to hang that right up. I'm going to take that home, put it in the frame. I have another piece that somebody drew of me and Louie on the show, on the Bang Bang episode that I'll put this right next to. Wow, that's really nice. Thank you so much, man.
Awesome.
And
What city did that come from?
that came from?
Woodrow Wilson Cowher.
Yeah, I'll be there next time you have a show in Pittsburgh. I'm doing the Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh.
Comedy Festival.
That's
Make
where I
sure-
met my first baby mom at.
Really? Jesus Christ.
Do you think you like a crazy broad because of your mom?
I think I started off that way because
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I love that he just called you girl crazy broad.
Huh?
Well, I
Like he's Frank Sinatra. You think you like a crazy broad because of your mom, kid? You know, because those broads are crazy. Make them flinch. That's all you got to do. Make them flinch. I want to say, too, we're doing fan art. Here's the deal. Anybody, artists out there, graphic designers, you come up. We want a new logo for a hoodie for YKWD. You send them in to Lauren at
YKWD producer at riotcast.com.
send them into her, and whatever you got, we're going to put it on a hoodie. And what you do, you'll get a hoodie. We're going to send you a T-shirt, a hoodie with it on it, and you can come down here. And then when I'm in your town, you get a live show from me, 2 tickets to my show. So again, that's
YKWD producer at riotcast.com.
Send artwork, whatever it is, and don't just send pictures of your cock.
I mean, you can.
Just-
Sorry,
I mean,
it's
send,
fine. Just a
send
couple
pictures,
pictures.
send dick
Like
pics.
good shots.
Send dick pics too.
And shave your dick.
Shave your dick.
Yeah, like no pubes.
Really?
No
on the
pubes.
dick. On
Yeah.
the. What are you talking about?
Just, make it look nice is what I'm saying.
Sure.
Just send the artwork. New hoodie artwork. YKWD in it. You know what, dude? Whatever you want, just do. Whatever you do it. Send it to us. What else we
Yeah.
got?
This weekend, you're going to be at Comics Mohegan Sun.
Woo! I'm there with. Guess who I'm there with?
Who?
Scopo.
No, I'm not bringing him to there. That's too good.
Ah.
No, of course I'm bringing Scopo.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Yes,
deep
me and Scopo.
okay.
yeah.
6th, 7th, and 8th.
6th, 7th, and 8th. Then I'm at April 27th, 28th, 29th. I'm at the. I've heard this club is one of the best
The
clubs.
best.
Acme is
the
great.
best. Amazing.
I'm there. I can't wait.
You
You're gonna love it.
Minneapolis.
You're gonna love
Never
it.
been before.
Never. I did the other one in the mall.
Oh, the
Boo.
Joke house,
Whatever it
Something
is.
like that,
yeah, Mall of the I forget.
joke joint,
Yeah.
House
No,
of
no, no.
Comedy.
House of
House of
Comedy.
Comedy.
Yeah.
There it is.
Joke Joint's the one in St. Paul.
With the big ceilings.
Yeah, brutal.
And then they have the dick slat. I mean, just drunk people. I got my life threatened last time I was there. They make you stay at a condo.
Jeez,
Right?
You life threatened. Was it
I
that
did.
bad
I
of
got
a
my
set?
I got my life. No, the guy fucking was drunk, and I told him to shut the fuck up. He goes, "I'll murder you." And then I go, "Okay."
Count to 5.
I go, they had to kick him out, and then after the show, I had to go wait. It was snowing out, and they made me walk through the mall and wait for a shuttle. So I'm outside in the parking lot where all these people are getting their car. Where this guy is in the snow, waiting just to get murdered
No
by
security,
fucking.
huh?
Now, I was really mad though. I was like, "Come on!" I had a little. I picked up a weapon. I made a weapon out of the trash.
So that you can hit.
Snow shovel.
So you can hit,
I don't
right?
want to teach my. Oh,
Yeah.
what else do I
May
got?
5th, you're at Harris in New Orleans.
Now listen, I want to say I'm sorry about all the shit I said about
there you go. Welcome back.
I'm going to say I'm going to try this again.
Great city, great food. I'll give you a whole list of good shit.
Give me a whole list of places to go in New Orleans. I'm going to go. Nick DiPaolo, me and him on the show. I can't wait. I love doing shows.
That's going to be a hell of a weekend.
Oh, Nick DiPaolo's the best.
I'll tell all my friends. I'll pack it out.
Please, pack it out.
Yeah, all 6
Tell
of
them right now. What? Go ahead.
May 19th, Uncle Vinny's,
Yeah.
Point Pleasant.
You coming?
Oh, I'm there.
Are you coming?
Point Pleasant's, yeah. That's
Now,
the
Uncle
spot.
Pleasant is a motherfucker of a room.
Oh yeah.
Uncle
It's They kicked out 20 people last time I was
Oh
there.
yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Jesus.
Sounds like
Photo on the
Roadhouse, right?
wall of
Yeah,
them
it
with
was.
the tiger.
But you know, I mean, what are you gonna do? They were just talking. They were just yapping because it's bring your own booze. You know when they walk in with a cooler?
Yes,
Oh,
you're
that's
sure.
bad.
You don't miss those days at all?
No, I don't. I'm still doing them. Apparently. Oh, you mean do I not want to do it anymore?
I just did a hood room in New Haven, Connecticut, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I had so much fun there.
Look at a hood room though. Can I say a hood room is a little better because if you're funny, they're gonna flip the fuck out.
But I mean, it was like
when you're in a fucking room of white people drunk, doesn't matter how fun you are, they're still gonna just talk.
Nah, these guys were betting on the Chicago-Cleveland game, like, and they refused to turn the TVs off because the majority of the bar.
I'm talking about an actual Uncle Vinny's is a comedy room. It's not 99% awesome, great people, and it's a real room. I'm talking about a fucking underground black club in New Haven.
No, this shit, dude, this shit was literally like down by the water. It was nowhere near downtown.
Jesus Christ. All right, Dave, you're on after the pit bull fights.
All right, you guys.
Also,
what
no,
else?
no.
Jesus.
If you
Did you hear that?
No, because you'll come here. Email if you want to come in and be a fan and sit on the couch. Email us at YKWDproducer@riotcast.com. If you want to mail something in to the studio, mail it to
Stop
117.
covering up. What do you think I have a camera on you for? What are you? It's 900 degrees in here.
Got nothing.
Come on, you.
117
Mindy, whip
McDougal
something out. Let's
Street.
go.
New York, 10012. Attention, Robert Kelly. And then please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And be a premium member. It's only $1.99 a month. And it's all iOS and Android devices.
Yeah, go to the App Store and download.
App Store, download Robert Kelly's You Know What Dude.
Yeah, thanks to all the premium members that joined. I really appreciate it. We got a couple more things going up in the next couple weeks. We're just working everything out. We just had, Deepu left, and now Adam's in, and we got a new team, and we're fucking kicking it off. You can probably already see the difference in the show. So thank you for sticking with us. So many YKWD fans came out this weekend to Bananas. I love it when you come up and tell you, listen to the podcast. You guys are the best. Spread the word. That's how this gets bigger. It's on you. Thanks for listening. You Know What, Dude? Podcast.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.